Yeah, no intro. No intro today. This is too important. Wait, this is no. Welcome to TPA podcast, episode
Wait,
4.
are we live?
We're
I
live.
don't see it.
Well, we're live. We're definitely live. The revolution will not be streamed though.
Oh boy.
It will be televised. It has been televised. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, we're live.
has been we are. It's been about one person. We're gonna talk about other stuff, but let's just get into it.
Hang on, before we get into it, I'd just like to inform to everyone watching, they put your boy in Twitter jail for exposing racist mofos being racist mofos.
Dave Jarveris, get him out of Twitter jail. Someone bail him out.
Dude, I'm in jail for about 6 more hours.
This is an injustice done against this man.
Where is the shield when I need them?
Where is our?
What did I say last?
Where is our
What did I say last week?
Once again, Asia was right. My goodness.
I try to tell you hoes, but y'all don't listen to me.
But dude, of all the crap I say on Twitter, they threw me in jail for this? Calling out Tommy Laren's old banana-shaped head ass for being racist?
But you said
really?
You said racism though. We can't have that. You can be racist, but you can't say it.
So I can't call someone a racist despite the fact that they are racist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone rapes you, it'll be like, oh, well, you're in jail now. What did I do? You said rape.
Yes, Brandon. My account was suspended because of what I said about Tommy Laren. Basically, I quoted a tweet that she sent about the whole incident that happened with the undocumented immigrant killing that little girl down there in Iowa. And I said, is Tommy Laren racist or immensely retarded? Nah, she's both. And I got suspended. I thought it might have been because it said retarded, because I know how people are about retarded, so that's why I decided not to say it's retarded as much.
Exactly.
But let me find out I got thrown in Twitter jail because I called out Tommy Laren for being a racist.
How dare you? We must protect Tommy Lauren of all people.
How dare you call a white person that is racist a racist?
How dare you expose racism?
And why?
I can't expose racism, but you're going to let the racists be racist? Of course, because they're paying us.
And I love that while you're doing that, we have our president tweeting something about some stupid witch hunt or whatever the hell's going on.
This man is. When I saw that tweet, I felt the sweat in my phone. This man is out here sweating bullets because he knows that ass is grass.
It's just like, this isn't his fake account. You'd think this would be like a fake Trump account. No, this is him. Like what I just said. It was, oh god, what was it? Or rigged witch hunt, something. It was awful. But yeah, our president, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, 3 years in the making. I would say 3 months in the making, since the story's been going for 3 months, but really it's 3 years. Becky Lynch, when she first came in the main roster, she was the first one to be introduced. An afterthought, merely just a sidekick in the role of not just Charlotte, but also Paige. Have her be the silly kind of joke, kind of, dumb kind of character, because I don't know, we have to protect Charlotte. It was always about protecting Charlotte. I remember the night. It was a great night. Paige and I think it was Paige and Nikki Bella, they're having their match or whatever, and then all of a sudden, Stephanie just came out.
No. It was the Bellas that they came out with Alicia Fox saying how they're on top. They dominated the Divas division for the longest time. Nobody can beat them. No one is on their level, and you might as well get on that. You might as well be with them, or you're practically not. And then the Stephanie comes out. Because, she created the women's revolution. And she's like,
always had problems, by the way.
We're going to create change because women all in the country are getting recognition. And then she brings out Paige. And then she's like, Paige, you need backup. And then she brings out Becky. Then she brings out Charlotte. Then you got Tamina and Naomi. They come out. Then she brings out Sasha. And that is the start of the quote-unquote Divas Revolution on the main roster.
And here's the thing. Let's remember, when she brought out Becky, Paige was so happy that she brought out Becky. She hugged her and everything. They brought out Charlotte, nothing. A simple, I think, a handshake. That was it.
And now, 3 years later, you see her just screwing Becky out of a title shot in the storyline. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, I mean, even before, even in NXT, why am I even going to go to the main roster where she was considered an afterthought and a joke and nothing to be taken seriously? Even in NXT, let's go there. Hey, she's Irish. Let's give her a fucking Irish fucking dancing gimmick, you know, because it's not like we watched any of, like, Rebecca Knox's stuff. I swear they watched maybe 3 matches and they're like, oh, she's Irish. Let's have her do that. It worked. People cheered it. They got rid of it because it was awful, and I don't want to talk about it ever again. The second they had her be herself as the rocker character, as like, I mean, there were like tweaks with the character. She would kind of bang her head too much. It'd be kind of over the top, but like she had the likability from the start. She had the crowd connection, and I even said at one point, I don't think I compared her immediately to Dana Bryan, but she could be the next top female babyface in the company. She has that kind of character. She has that personality. Just have the system be behind her. And we've had this problem with others, but with Becky, it's just even NXT. And the second they started doing it, and Becky Lynch worked her way up months after months after months of just random ass matches, and then finally pairing up with Sasha, which was kind of a weird move because they didn't really have much of a similarity, but it was just business. That's what got Becky to the next level. She was aggressive. She was brutal. She would break people's arms. And then, you know, we already did every other match with Sasha. Well, let's do a match with Becky. People were shocked. I was shocked when Becky won that match. And that's when people have revisionist history. They were like, oh my God, all the 4 horsewomen were just seen as so great. People doubted Becky the whole time. They were like, well, it looks like the matches on NXT are going to go, you know, they've been so great, but Becky's kind of new. She's not really, like, she hasn't really done that many great things. It's just like, you do realize it's NXT, right? Have you guys seen any of Rebecca Knox's match? Her matches with Daisy Hayes, her matches with cheerleader Melissa, and then even on NXT, her matches with Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, etc. Over and over again. It's just like, when will you guys learn? And that match happened to this day, the only match where I ever teared up, and that was the day. I was already a fan of Becky Lynch. I was a fan of Becky and Sasha equally. That's when Becky took the reins. That's when she became basically one of the reasons why I'm still watching wrestling. Well, I'm still watching WWE. I still watch. I'll watch other pro wrestling no matter what, because pro wrestling, even though in popularity, in a lot of ways, it's not really that great in quality. You go to New Japan, you go to Lucha Underground, it's fucking great. WWE, really, she is the one reason I'm watching to this day, and I've barely been watching. It has just been about her, and again, she had her moment. Even though she lost against Sasha, she was the most over thing in NXT at that point. And just like right now, what did they do? They cut the rug out from under her. Not to the fault of their own. They called her up too early. I've been saying that forever. How Becky Lynch is the only woman to not win the NXT championship is a goddamn crime. When it comes to the 4 horsewomen, it's a goddamn crime. But at least she got that one shot. She got that one moment, and that was only a preview of what we would get. We wouldn't see it for another 2 or 3 years. We got a taste of it in 2016. That was about it. And they saw how much that was working. And then once they saw Alexa Bliss, they saw a pretty blonde with big boobs. They just kind of threw Becky by the wayside again. And they did a good job holding her down. I mean, they never wanted Becky to be a star. There was a quote. I don't know. I remember who it was, but there was literally a quote from the back saying, Becky Lynch is great. She's a hard worker, but there's nobody in the higher-ups that sees her as being a face of a company. She's not going to be the one making the money. She's not going to be the one bringing people in. She's going to be the workhorse, but nothing else. That's it. And they did a good job. They had her be like the Ishii in a way, where it's like, if you need a good match, bring Becky. If you need quality talent to bounce back off on, bring Becky. Over and over again, until finally you're starting to lose your women. You're starting to lose people, like bringing them to Raw, and then Charlotte with the rupture in her tit, in her breast. I forgot which one, but yeah, it was leaking, and she had to sit out. Both, yeah, she had to sit out for a couple months. And at that point, you already
beat Asuka.
yeah, and you had Charlotte. Yeah, she should have been out for longer, but you had to have Charlotte beat Asuka because at the end of the day, it's all about Charlotte. That's why I say it's the three horsewomen, because Charlotte's the only one that the WWE even looks at and sees as money because of her name, her father's name, because of the fact that she's a tall, white, blonde, nepotistic, overrated piece of shit that honestly never even wanted to be a professional wrestler to begin with, and somehow she is being treated better than three women that, along with Paige and Emma and even AJ Lee, who actually started the spark, really did lay the groundwork for this. And Charlotte helped too. I'm not going to say she didn't in NXT. But after that, they basically just went with Charlotte. And now we are really coming off of one of the worst times in women's wrestling since the Divas era, where it's just been Carmella and Alexa and Nia. And since they've been not pushing Sasha, not pushing Becky, just basically giving them nothing to do, even though the fans have been asking for it and clamoring for it for so long. They did a good job in silencing us, and this is the one time they had no choice. You already ruined Asuka. She lost 2 or 3 times to Charlotte and then Carmella, and even to James Ellsworth, so you can't bring Asuka. Charlotte's gone. You had Naomi. She won the trophy. You didn't want to do anything with her. I guess we got to throw in Becky. It's not going to be for long, and then once Charlotte comes back, we'll forget all about Becky. And the fans will forget about it all too, right?
Nope.
No.
You played yourself. You gave Becky you gave Becky too much time in the spotlight. You were doing so well. You were doing so well, giving her TV matches and dark show matches, dark matches before SmackDown. Not giving her promo time because apparently Kevin Dunn can't stand an Irish accent, even though Becky Lynch can out-talk every single woman on that roster times 10. Everything that she says, everything that she comes out of her mouth is genuine and is perfect. What?
When I heard that story, I really wanted to grab Kevin Dunn by his beaver teeth and slam him up against the table over and over until those teeth came out in my hand and then jammed those right into his eyeballs. Oh God, I got anger issues. I need help.
No, it's a totally natural thought. I thought of like me playing Skyrim. I take Kevin Dunn's tooth, sharpen it up so I can get it to the max level, and just stab him right in the head. But anyways, enough about my enough about that. I'm getting a little turned on right now. After all this time of just like not exposing what Becky Lynch can do on the mic, you give her promo time. You give her any time to connect with those fans, and especially in the climate of women's wrestling today, where we went from Sasha, Charlotte, Bayley, Becky, Emma, Paige, etc., to Carmella, to Nia, to, as much as I don't hate her, but I mean, let's be honest, Ronda, people like that. And it's like we have been clamoring for a voice. We have been clamoring for the one that one opening to where we can just shut all this shit down. And I think
Can I just say one thing when it comes to Alexa, Carmella, and all this shit? Stop trying to use the excuse of, oh, they have great mic skills for a reason to put the title on them. Stop using that excuse, especially now with Becky.
Not just now with Becky, every time with Becky.
Stop using that excuse.
You can't say you have that over anyone, because at the end of the day, not only is Becky in that category of great wrestlers, she's a million times better. No, let me finish.
Women's wrestling right now, when women's wrestling, when you got EO, when you got Sasha Banks, you got Becky Lynch, Ember Moon. I don't want to hear that stupid bullshit of, oh, well, Alexa should get this push and get another title reign because she cuts great mic skills. No.
Look, here's the thing. If she was the only one that had great mic skills, if she was the one person that could talk people into the building and that she had that over everyone else, even though she was a bad wrestler, I would understand it. But Becky Lynch has that. She has that in strides, and she has it in spades more than Alexa Bliss. So what does Alexa have that Becky doesn't? What does Alexa have that people like, even if Sasha Banks is a heel, doesn't? Nothing.
Enhancements. Being a blonde.
Blonde hair and enhancements.
That's what she basically said in that podcast she did this week.
Which was a much better promo than what she cut on SmackDown, even though SmackDown's promo was great. Becky Lynch is the woman of the people at this point, and that's the biggest problem with Vince McMahon. And it's just Vince McMahon. The reason why he's always had this disconnect with baby faces and heels this is coming from the perspective of a rich, corrupt billionaire. And we're surprised that he can't write baby faces and heels correctly. Of course he makes Charlotte the overprivileged, nepotistic, silver spoon in her mouth, rich white girl with blonde hair and fake boobs, the babyface hero, while the working class, kind of weird but relatable babyface underdog from the underground, to quote Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, who literally came from another goddamn country to fucking make her way to the United States and become a star. Went through the Indies, went through Germany, Japan, all these countries. Where the fuck is Charlotte? What the fuck kind of dues is Charlotte paid? What the fuck kind of dues is Lisa paid? What kind of dues is Nia paid? Not a goddamn thing. Becky Lynch has climbed that mountain without a goddamn advantage whatsoever. She climbed that whole fucking mountain. And she's not even breathing hard. And you're gonna fucking punish, and you're not gonna fucking give this opportunity to her. They've been trying to do that for years. And finally, unbeknownst to themselves, they gave Becky that one opening to connect with the fans. They gave her that one opening to actually become a star. And she took it, and she took it in strides, and now they want to take it away from her. And you know what? I love that they did that, because now you just made Becky Lynch more over than she ever could.
Dude.
Becky Lynch would have been over anyways. It would have been a great story, but now you want to go against the grain. You want to go against us. You really want to try us after Daniel Bryan in 2012. You really think that we're just going to stop?
They thought that the Daniel Bryan fans or the Sasha Banks fans are bad. Oh, honey, y'all in for a treat when it comes to Becky Lynch fans. Y'all are in for.
Because we've been through this thing.
Here's the thing. They're going to use Brooklyn as an excuse, like, oh, those people in Brooklyn always do that. Where are they going to be on SmackDown this week?
No,
Toronto.
The house show in Atlantic City, they cheered for Becky. And a house show.
But that's a house show.
You can't use that excuse.
Trevor's house shows are the most.
You can't use that excuse next week.
They're in Toronto next week. Toronto is going to eat Charlotte alive next week.
Angel, let me finish here. I'm just saying here, house show crowds are always the markiest, babyface kind of crowds. Those are the crowds that cheer for Roman Reigns. Those are the crowds that cheer for John Cena. All that shit. They were not having any of Charlotte. None. They know who the hero in this story is, and it's not the one that you wrote for us, Road Dogg. Here's a little fucking hint for you. The fact that your little rebuttal that it's not the story you wanted to hear. This is the story you were told. And you write for a fucking wrestling company that is supposed to, I thought, silly me as a fucking business, catering to the people that give you money, the people that give you fucking money to go to shows, to watch pay-per-views, to watch the network, all this shit. It's the story that we're telling you. Get it right. Get with the program, audience. Yeah, you really think we're just gonna be like, oh, well, now we get it. Okay, we'll be obedient, Road Dogg. We'll be obedient little dogs to your fucking stupid ass story. Fuck off.
The story is one woman after Money in the Bank had to rack up win after win after win after win. And then she had to face the champion to get a title shot when she should have already had the title. She shouldn't even beat the champion.
And then Charlotte got one victory against Carmella, and it's like,
let me finish. So she finally gets the title shot. It's 1-on-1. The storyline after a year where Carmella screwed over Becky to win Money in the Bank and then become champ. It's a full story because Becky, she beat Carmella to become champion, the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. So you had the story already right there. But then you have another female who is a 7-time Women's Champion who takes a break for 2 months after she let her ruptured tits spread to her armpits like a dumbass. Okay, I give Charlotte all the credit in the world for competing at Mania, but health comes first.
No, health doesn't come first when you're going over.
Okay, yeah, that's just stupid. So she takes a break, then she comes back, and you tell me, did Charlotte have to like a win after win after win to get a title to even face the champion? No, all she did was come back, try to save Becky, and because Carmella ran her mouth, she gets a title shot. That's what you telling me that Charlotte and Becky have they had the same mountain to climb on to get the SummerSlam.
I'll use the analogy that Ashton used on the Fave Fives video. Becky climbed the mountain from the bottom. Charlotte came in from a plane, parachuted down, and landed about at the halfway mark, right beside Becky, and climbed up first. Yeah. Becky started from the bottom. Charlotte gets a head start from being on a plane, parachutes out, lands on the bottom about a good feet ahead of Becky, and manages to crawl her way to the top.
And I'm not saying this is all Charlotte's fault. It's not. But you gotta acknowledge Charlotte is privileged because she is a Flair and because she is a white woman who have enhancements. You have to acknowledge that.
Here's the thing. This is a race where Becky is literally running and Charlotte's driving a goddamn limousine. And somehow Becky is still almost catching up to her. That's the crazy.
Not only that, there are some points where Becky actually passes her.
Because Charlotte sucks at driving.
And so eventually Charlotte just gets tired of it, pulls up behind Becky, takes out a metal pipe, and goes for the kneecaps. And Becky still manages to catch up with her. On one leg.
Runs her over with the goddamn limousine, then Ric Flair puts her in the figure 4 leg lock, and somehow Becky Lynch with one leg hobbles around and still passes Charlotte because Becky Lynch is better than you, fucking bitch.
And I hate this stupid argument that some Charlotte fans are trying to put out there, like, well, what was Charlotte supposed to do? She had turned down the opportunity. Maybe just support Becky in general. Be a good friend and just let Becky have this opportunity for once.
No, I'm not gonna be happy for your friend. I'm here to save you, Becky. Right before I take your opportunity and take your title, because I'm not letting you have it, because I need my 8th world title, because nepotism rules all. I need to have this title as part of my trophy collection with my daddy.
And here's the thing, like Charlotte honestly gets about 25% of the blame. 50% 25% goes to Paige, 50% goes to Carmella because Carmella just had to throw the bitch fit after she tries to hit Becky with a chair. Of course, Charlotte is gonna come out. That's her quote unquote friend. But here's the thing: none of this really would have happened if Carmella hadn't thrown a bitch fit. Like, yeah, Charlotte is the object of nepotism. I get that. But again, none of this never really would have happened if Carmella not tried to DDT Becky on the chair, and 2, throw a bitch fit when she got backstage after Charlotte prevented her from DDTing Becky on the chair.
She should have shut her ass up. That's why I'm glad she's not champion right now.
Exactly. All of this is Carmella's fault because Carmella once again threw a bitch fit.
Did you hear about the rumor of the finish for the next SmackDown?
Oh yeah, I heard it. I saw it on Discord. DBK sent it to me and Ashton on Discord. Apparently, they might put the belt back on Carmella because they're now having second guesses on turning Becky heel.
Now they're having second guesses.
First off, I highly doubt that rumor because I don't know what this quote unquote source is. Don't try to send me like small relatives. Like I don't trust that rumor at all. They're not gonna do that.
The thing is, the site looked somewhat credible, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to read it because it's in French, and I don't know French for squat. I know Japanese. I don't know French.
I highly doubt it at this point.
Yeah, we're at this point now, and it's just we're literally at Daniel Bryan in 2011 all over again. we're at Christian in 2011 all over again. We're CM Punk in 2011. Jesus, a lot of stuff happened in 20. Well, no, Dana Bryan in 2012. It's the same shit.
I'm
Like,
telling
we
you.
relate to Becky Lynch. We don't relate to the rich, nepotistic, given everything flair. You're miscasting these people in their roles because Vince is out of touch and thinks that rich people are like the rich, handsome, gifted people are the good guys because that's all he knows. He's an idiot.
This, I'm gonna make a prediction. This is gonna turn into the Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns type of thing with the fans.
I've been saying this. I said in 2015 that I had a feeling that Becky Lynch was going to become the female Dana Bryan. I didn't think that somehow. I said she had the potential if they gave her the time. I never thought they'd even give her this kind of opportunity, and they did. And look where we're at now. And this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning.
I'm making a prediction for next week. Carmella's winning the belt back, and it's going to be because of Becky. Becky's going to be so upset that Becky's going to cost Charlotte the women's championship, and Becky and Charlotte is going to be in Hell in a Cell, and the winner of that's going to face Carmella somewhere down the line.
No, I highly doubt that because Becky, she wants the title, so Charlotte's going to beat Carmella clean, and then Becky's going to.
At this point, I don't think it's at this point. Looking at how Becky has been reacting, I don't even think it's for the belt anymore. I think Becky's just pissed off at Charlotte for taking her spot. Like the belt at this point is secondary. Like to me, like it seemed like from Tuesday, it seems to me like from Becky, the belt right now is secondary. Her number one objective is bust Charlotte upside the head.
She wants both. She wants the belt. She wants to take Charlotte's arm and take the belt.
She's sour because she wants to be the face of the company. She wants to be the top star because she deserves it. So she wants the title, and along the way, she also wants to rip Charlotte's head off.
Yeah, maybe so, but it's just me going out on one of my crazy predictions. Like to me, Becky seems like okay, yeah, I want the belt, but my desire to be champion does not override my desire to not only rip off your head, but to rip your arm off and beat you to death with it.
Here's my crazy prediction. They're gonna keep the belt on Charlotte until WrestleMania. Because all that is Charlotte.
I'm with Asia on this one. I have her winning the Women's Royal Rumble. And having her go out the Rumble.
She's winning the Rumble.
So either way, at the end of the day, so this story for Charlotte will be secondary to her story with Ronda Rousey. Isn't that beautiful? It doesn't matter. You guys don't matter. In case you guys didn't realize that, with the Roman Reigns shit and Brock Lesnar being your champion, basically not giving a shit about you, you guys don't matter. Just let you know. Watch it.
You knew Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte was going to happen either way it goes. So why?
If I wasn't a huge fan of Becky Lynch, I'd just be like, dude, just go watch something else. They're not going to listen to you guys. It's not going to happen. And I'm stubborn.
I'm telling you, man, we need to be more like Jackie.
Jackie knows best. She just stopped watching.
You're not going to tell me not to watch WWE so I can support my phase? Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, he can't.
Oh, no, I understand. I mean, I'm still going to watch WWE. Hey, Drew is on Raw. Eventually, Drew's going to get that single. No, he's not. He's going to be bitched up.
That's the thing. Just don't get too hopeful, and you'll be fine.
Dude, I'm kind of scared for my boy Keith Lee now.
Me too. I am too. But I'm still going. But yeah, no, we'll still stand our favorite wrestlers, but just keep tabs on them. I just keep tabs on it.
Asia, at this point, we should worry about our girl Bianca whenever she gets called up.
That's my deal. She's my girl. She's not your girl. Y'all were never really her fave. I was the main one, but yet y'all kept doubting her.
Okay, name one instance where I doubted Bianca's skill. Name one instance.
Well, I think the most I ever said about her at the time she was green, and yes, so she's polished herself in the ring really quickly.
The only negative I've ever had with Bianca, honestly, is when it came to the eventual match with her and Io. Because I'm going to root for Io because I love Bianca, but I also been a bigger fan of Io. Like that's the only negative thing I've had towards Bianca. I've never said she was green. Why did I say green? I never said she was green. My vocabulary is fucked up. Sorry. But yeah, I never said she was green. I never said I disliked her. Asia, do you have me confused with Chiefin? Because I'm very offended.
Yeah, I think that's it. Which while we're here, fuck Jay White. But anyways, go on.
Give her a title shot.
Screw a title shot. Give her a title run.
Yeah, no. 4 months at the least.
6.
Not years, Asia. Months.
6 months.
How? 6 months.
Well, I know. I'm joking. But if it was up to Asia, it'd be 6 years.
I will fight you. I will fight all of you.
I know.
Give her a 6 month reign and have her defend it against Io or Mania and have that be and give them about 20 minutes.
Just remember who eliminated her from the Women's Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Just saying. That's the only thing I have against her.
Who eliminated her from the world? Who eliminated her from the world?
Becky Lynch.
Really?
Yeah, it was Becky. But to be fair, Bianca did whip her with her hair, so I guess they're even.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that thing was that damn show was so garbage, I forgot about that.
I want that feud now.
You know what the thing I hated the most about that Battle Royal? Not the fact that they named it after Moolah. The fact that they had Kairi Sane use the insane elbow on the main roster and they didn't show it.
Oh, and you know who eliminated her from the Greatest Royal Rumble? Or, I mean, not from the Greatest Royal Rumble, from that Battle Royal?
Who fucking cares? It doesn't matter. Not Bianca Belair, who had just beaten 3 indie talents. Deonna Purrazzo. Dakota Kai.
Oh, yeah, I actually watched that.
3. How many more? Give this woman a title shot. How many more?
Listen to her, Triple H, Rose. Yeah, you don't want to know.
She's literally telling the story I've been saying for months. Have her go on this mother indie women tour and just beat all of them. Beat all of them.
The EST indie girls ain't shit.
She didn't come from the fucking indie. She didn't come from fucking Stardom. But yet she's surpassing all of them.
Oh, I was just going.
But yeah, I can't cheer for her. I can't have that.
I never said.
I'm glad they're giving her time and they're actually crafting her, because I'm sick of NXT catering to all the indie talents, because I want a homegrown talent to be made, and that's Bianca for me. That's Bianca. Okay, give this girl a title shot. Give her a title run. Give her some fucking much.
But she didn't spend 5 or 10 years in the indie.
I mean, do you blame NXT for putting it on indie talent? Because except for Bianca, most of the homegrown talent in NXT suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But what is Bianca?
I said except for Bianca, they suck.
Bianca did an interview.
You want them to push
around the Mae Young Classic. And she said that she studied tapes on wrestling. And one person she studied the most was Sasha Banks. And she saw how Sasha Banks was going in the fucking ring, and she wanted to go as fast as her.
I know. I saw that. And it was awesome.
But here's the thing. What is her finisher? Because I thought it was the Burning Hammer. Then that wasn't it. I thought it was the Psycho Driver, and that wasn't it. So what the heck is her finisher?
Face Buster.
But isn't that like either a Burning Hammer or a Psycho Driver?
Yeah.
It's a variation.
Yeah. That's everything.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. Because that's been on my mind for the past couple hours. Like that literally had me confused. Like I saw the match and I saw a GIF. I was like, yeah, that's either the Psycho Driver or the Burning Hammer. And you kept saying no, so.
Oh, also, speaking of Becky, well, one more thing I got to talk about Becky. WWE, in their infinite wisdom, seeing as how they really want Becky to be a heel, they were like, hey, let's make a poll. Did you support Becky Lynch the whole way, or did you just support Charlotte after the match happened? Gee, after what happened, I'm sure they're just going to say Charlotte, because they all hate Becky, right? Let's find out. You guys remember what the final results were?
Like 96 to 4%.
96,
yep. Once again, WWE played themselves.
96% or 94 or 96% that said Becky Lynch. I've been always behind Becky Lynch and basically fuck Charlotte. 4 or 6% said I was behind. Well, why the hell is Charlotte claimed to be the babyface? Because if you vote for the second option, you come across as such a goddamn bandwagoner. It's like I was fully behind Becky Lynch the whole time, but then Charlotte came, and I'm just like, never know. No, Charlotte, yeah.
Because tea time. That was some stale ass tea, not Sasha and Bailey.
She poured the tea on Charlotte at SummerSlam, and it's burning her now.
Is it burning her on her tit?
I hope so.
It's burning her on the gooch. Becky knows where to aim. She aimed for the gooch.
Oh, the big jeweled gooch.
Ew.
Is it? Why would you be? Why?
Well, no. Remember that picture Asia showed me of like her attire?
Yes, it had dazzles on it.
It had a bedazzled vagina on it. No kidding.
Ew.
That's what it looked like.
Charlie, you deserve to get punched in the mouth for that shit.
She does. Yeah, and she's getting punched in the mouth over and over and over. It's beautiful. She deserves it.
Okay. I have a random.
Die.
Okay, this is gonna be on my mind for a little bit after I watch Lucha. I got a question, and then we can get back to what we were talking about. Who would you prefer, Lucha Thanos or CrossFit Thanos?
CrossFit Thanos. Don't even fight me.
See, though, I like Lucha Thanos though, and he started it.
Who better?
Underground in a few more weeks.
No. Who better than Cage? Well, Seth Rollins. That's it.
Yeah. But like the only reason why I'm choosing Cage is because like Cage was the one where I started the whole Thanos thing from.
Yeah, that's a selfish reason because you started that, and I'm proud of you for that.
Like, dude, he even put it on he even had some merch about it.
I shouted Lucha Thanos at him, and I think Melissa got it, but Brian Cage maybe either didn't hear it or what.
He was probably too much in his zone there.
He was probably too busy focused on his peaks.
That's cute and all, but
he actually has a triple mania. He actually has a triple. Oh, go ahead, AJ. I'll see.
Well, one more thing. We can go after this, but speaking of peaks, we got to talk about John Cena pretty soon. But go ahead, Aisha.
Because he said so. Just like Santana Garrett and Sasha Banks, Sasha is Wonder Woman. Seth Rollins is CrossFit Thanos. No debates. I'm sorry, hoes. You can fight me, but otherwise, I made my mind.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight you just because you have a different opinion of mine.
Oh, and I'm throwing away Lucha Underground as soon as Star and Empire come on in a month.
Now that's low key fucked up. Don't leave me alone in the Discord chat with Chiefin. Don't do me like that.
Oh,
hey, Lucha Underground got the L in it. It gotta take the L.
Hey, honestly, Chiefin kind of got a W with the Twitbout thing. Literally, I think it was John and Ashton put. It was either John or Ashton that put Jay White in their top 5 for New Japan. So
I think they both did. No, wait, Ashton did.
Ashton redeemed himself. He had Ciampa Daddy as number 1, like overall number 1.
Yeah, but fuck Jay White. He's an emo edgelord. he's literally a Sasuke wannabe.
I mean, in a way, Jimmy Havoc's also kind of an emo edgelord, but we like him for that.
But he does it right.
He does do it right. He's one. Yeah, I think that's it. Jay White's just trying to be Jimmy Havoc.
I mean, wouldn't you want to be Jimmy Havoc?
I don't blame him. Yeah, because literally, even with the Switchblade, because Jimmy Havoc, like, I always go back to that episode of Progress where he has the fucking blade and he's gonna cut Osprey's ear off. So can we say Jay White is the Jimmy Havoc's British, the even more British version of Jimmy Havoc?
New Zealand version.
Jay White is the New Zealand Jimmy Havoc. Confirmed.
He's watching SpongeBob.
He's watching SpongeBob. I'm not watching SpongeBob. I should though.
Hey, so you watching SpongeBob?
Okay, let me be a child for once.
No, I have no problem with you watching SpongeBob. It was just like throughout the conversation, I just heard the SpongeBob level, and I just thought, who was watching SpongeBob?
Okay.
Don't judge us.
Like, dude, I love SpongeBob, man. SpongeBob's one of the OGs behind Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
Yeah, I used to really love Fairly Odd Parents for some reason. Going back, looking at
they fucked Fairly Odd Parents up. To be honest with me,
Fairly Odd Parents literally had the dumbest parents in like not the godparents, but the actual parents were the dumbest parents in cartoon history.
Oh, those was retards. I'll tell you that much.
No, that's an insult. Like that's J.R. Smith would look at them and be like, "Bro, you tripping." Like J.R. Smith, like that was like imagine having two J.R. Smiths as parents. That's basically what you got.
Let's get back on topic before we talk about parents and shit. I mean, let's
No, I don't think we were going to talk about parents. We're just going to talk about how stupid Timmy Turner's parents were. Like, we're not going to know about all the stuff that boy been doing.
Speaking of that, shout out to my ass-eating son James in chat. Like the video, by the way. Always.
Yay, James! You're doing good for us.
Are you gonna try to tell me Cena's clean right now? Oh yeah, they do.
I'm telling you, that man done raided Jinder Mahal's medicine cabinet. Him and Topo for freaking Dragon Ball Super. They both raided Jinder Mahal's medicine cabinet. I'm telling you.
Hey Goldberg. Oh no! Oh well, we got to talk about not the Crimson Chin Jarvis, but
what?
Jarvis.
What?
Well, I mean, remember we talked about the Crimson Chin and the black version of it.
Oh, you mean the nigga chin?
No. Real quick.
Oh god. Hey, so you remember the video that Cliff showed us when the dark version of the Crimson Chin showed up and Crocker was like, the nigga chin! And it literally sounded like the nigga chin, but he was trying to say the nigga chin.
They had to have just done one take on it because that's what he said.
Yeah, and then when they saw it on TV, it was like, oh, we done fucked up.
Like did they? I have to wonder if they fucking the Nickelodeon or someone else went to them and be like, you know, we might have to take this down, right? Like, did they ever get it punished for that or any kind of
I don't think they did. But we're getting way off topic here. Okay. We've flown clean off the tracks. Let's get back on the track.
Okay. So yeah, let me quote exactly what Road Dogg said, actually, word for word.
I can't quote him because he blocked me.
Exactly. So that's why I'm gonna quote him.
Man, you searching ass bitch. That's why you was never over unless you had Billy Gunn with you, bitch ass nigga.
When Billy Gunn is even better than you.
Jesus.
And Billy Gunn was supposed to be the star of the damn team.
Well, until The Rock fucking ruined him.
Oh, the Rock ruined that man for no reason.
He's like, he's getting pushed. Time to stop that.
The Rock is like, oh, this is a nice push you have. It's a shame if somebody were to let you finally ruin it. Oh, you have to admit, The Rock ruined Billy Gunn's career.
Oh, my name is.
I don't give a fuck.
My name is Billy.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah, but so it started with Ryan Satin. Becky Lynch is finally being given a push, and people are fighting against it because it's not how they would have booked it. Shake my head. The heel promo she cut on SmackDown Live was better than all the jokey stuff she's been given as a face, and 10 times more fresh than another Charlotte Hill run. Yeah, first of all, it's more fresh than the Charlotte Hill run because anything Becky does on the mic beats Charlotte on the mic by a million.
Anything Charlotte does in general is stale and uncomfortable.
First off, let me point out a flaw in Ryan Satin's post. Becky Lynch wasn't given the quinoa shit. She had to create that because they didn't give us a storyline.
And she got it over herself.
She created that on her own.
She created that. Becky
got losing a battle with a can of peaches.
She created that. She created Becky Balboa. And it seems like they never really gave her anything. They were just like, we don't really care about you. Just do your own thing. Which actually, it does work out for talent in a lot of ways. Chris Jericho in WCW, for example, in 1998 in the Cruiserweight division, they didn't give a shit about what he was doing. So it's just like, well, do what you want. And Jericho did what he wanted, and he got over.
Until Goldberg doing that.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want and get as over as you want. We're still not going to push you. That's kind of the thing that's going on here, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but go ahead, Asia. What were you saying?
No, I just need to get that out the way. He's already wrong with what they gave her. The quinoa shit she created on her own, so he's already wrong. But yeah, you could go on, Cliff.
So yeah, Road Dogg said amen, blah, blah, blah. I disagree with Ryan on this one. Okay. At least it's Joshua Roberts tweeting. But the story we've been told is Becky has had to fight and struggle to earn an opportunity at the title. This is correct. She's had to face 5 or 6 people, beat them all, and eventually get a shot at Carmella to get another shot at Carmella afterwards. Charlotte was just handed an opportunity, Yes, she was literally handed the opportunity to face Carmella even after she lost to Carmella in the Money in the Bank match. While yes, that was kind of in a cheap way, she still lost. And in the rematch, which I think was clean, wasn't it? Didn't Carmella beat her clean? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
She
it was
just
clean because Charlotte went for that moonsault. She landed wrong on her knee, and Carmella kicked her in the mouth.
So right there, she should still already have no right at the title shot. Charlotte was just handed an opportunity and took the moment away from her best friend, literally doing the natural selection from behind while Becky was about to make Charlotte tap out. Literally a sneak attack from behind, as Ashton pointed out as well. Becky is right and justified in everything she says and is no way the bad person. 100% correct.
The heel is right.
And then the quote. This might be worse than Alexa Bliss's I Will When You Do. And I quote, to Paul Michael Cole, and I quote, that's not the story you were told. That's the story you wanted to hear.
You told the story.
If that's the story that we quote-unquote wanted to hear, then what was the actual story then, sir?
Please explain. But yeah, and she also, another asinine thing, she had to do the exact same thing that Charlotte did. Beat Carmella. Because that's all that Becky did, right? Don't mind the past 2 months of her beating Mandy Rose, beating Peyton Royce, beating Billy King, beating everybody.
So you're telling me those wins that she had before she faced Carmella, they don't matter. That's what
basically. Basically, he said that those wins for those 2 months were considered non-canon.
And also, and not to mention, the small little victory that that Becky had when she made Charlotte tap out in a singles match on SmackDown.
Oh, that got retconned faster. That got retconned faster than the New 62 from the freaking DC universe.
If you wanted to make a story to where Charlotte didn't look like the complete bitch, you shouldn't have had Becky beat her that way, anyways. You should have just kept it to where Becky is being, losing or not being there. But no, you wrote your own story and then you changed it right as Charlotte came back. It was the story we were told, but you just decided to change the story up just because it's Charlotte.
Pretty much.
Because you didn't think she was going to come back that soon.
And they keep in this story thinking that fans are going to cheer Charlotte. They are booing Charlotte. They booed her at Brooklyn at SummerSlam. Then they booed her when she came out to attack Becky. And I have a friend on Tumblr who's going to go to one of the UK shows later on in the fucking year, and she's going to tell me how the crowd's going to receive Charlotte and how they're going to receive Becky. They're going to try to turn it down all they fucking want.
Asia, that's not the story you were told. That wasn't what they forced onto you, because at the end of the day, your voices don't matter. We're going to tell the story that we want to, whether you like it or not. Gosh, why can't you guys just get used to that, Why
because I don't like being told what to do.
What a novel concept, Jarvis. I've never heard about that.
Road Dogg, you are not like Road Dogg. Last time I checked, you are not my father. Stop telling me what to do like I'm some sort of child.
At least my daddy John actually has a fucking brain. At least he can book better shit than this.
Man, I can book better stuff like this in freaking 2K18.
This is an advanced kind of job that us marks don't fucking get, right? Because we are just lower class, Not like our voices matter. The same shit that fucking Road Dogg is.
I guess having a job as a WWE executive or WWE storyteller is to, one, write like we're soap operas, and two, be freaking retarded.
I'm not saying Road Dogg hasn't had any good writing before, because
he doesn't. I'll see it. He don't.
He's been behind shows like where they've had some good stuff. Like every writer has had their good and bad shit.
Road Dogg has never had anything good. All of that was Ryan Ward. Let's be real.
I think you're talking about his wrestling career. Are you saying Road Dogg was never good because he wasn't?
No, I'm talking about backstage. Let's be real. All of the good stuff that came out of SmackDown at that point in time was all because of Ryan Ward. Road Dogg just took credit.
Like, I'll give Road Dogg credit on the mic. He was great. He hyped up the crowd, but after that,
Cliff, you know me so well. I do not give credit to mediocrity. Fuck Road Dogg.
Fuck roadkill.
Like Bernie
Bad
Mac
dog.
said. Like Bernie Mac said. Fuck them.
If they won't accept you for who you are, fuck them.
Fuck them. If they don't accept you for who you are, fuck them.
Right.
We are gonna cheer Becky louder. We're gonna support her. I already bought her shirt. It should come around August 31st. So about next week. You are not gonna tell me to boo Becky. She is gonna be the female Daniel Bryan in terms of these fans. And Charlotte is gonna be the female Roman.
You know what this reminds me of? This is the perfect example. If I could still use my Twitter, this would be the perfect place to use my TFS gift. Where they could just WWE be like, cheer for Charlotte! And they would just be like, no!
The best one I saw was, remember when Batista got booed out of the Royal Rumble? There was that meme where it's like, are they saying boo? No, they're saying Bootista. Bootista. It's like they're not saying boo. They're going woo as in woo.
This is me when they tell me the boo on the cheer Charlotte. I just posted a picture in chat.
Again, Becky Lynch could kill my dog, take my PS4 away, beat me over the head with it, piss on my grave, and then kill my grandma. And I would still, the words on my tombstone would be deserved better.
I told you, Cliff. The only way Becky could get
Don't say it.
Is that tweet I posted. It's that tweet I posted yesterday. That's the only way. And I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. Y'all can just go to my Twitter, try to find it, and it's there. It's right there.
I'll just give you the hint. Her last name.
And Naomi.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, you just gave it away.
Well, I mean, they had to know.
We know Becky's not racist. She took down racism in Mandy Rose.
No, right? She ended racism. So beautiful.
She has your fave ended racism? I don't think so. Not yours, Asia. But I'm just talking about everyone else's.
Oh, okay.
Not you. I'm just talking about in general. Has your fave ended racism?
If all he has to do is just use one spirit bomb and that's it. It's over. Racism.
Yeah, that'll basically end any race. That won't end racism. That will end the racists as in their lives, which is actually better, actually.
And I mean, Suzuki doesn't give a damn about racism. Hell, you just say something to Suzuki he don't like, he'll choke you out.
Yeah, and actually, Ashton did make a good point. Maybe the only person I would be safe, I would feel safe around if Suzuki confronted me in a dark alley was Walter.
Dude, I want to see Suzuki versus Walter, man.
That would no selling, all the no selling.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we talk about this is NXT spoiler related. So I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say
spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert, but I'm just gonna post this picture in chat about Velveteen Dream, and y'all see it right there.
Oh shit! Wait. In Discord or in oh.
Oh my goodness!
Go in chat, Cliff. Go in our chat.
Oh my goodness!
I'm in there. Team Petty Asshole.
No, not Discord. Our chat.
Oh.
No, let's talk about the Hangouts chat. Oh my goodness!
No. Johnny Failure.
Oh man! And the dream is not even wrong.
The fans were chanting it, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yo, Boston Chapel done ruined this man.
That's the one thing Folso has against Brooklyn. They don't fuck with Gargano anymore. I don't blame them. Fuck Gargano.
This is giving me Sasha Banks. If you're gonna do it like a boss.
Yes!
I buys that shirt she had.
Dude, you're right. Well, actually, to be fair, that looks like an actual shirt. This looks like like last second. I'm gonna tape this thing on. I'm gonna write in like thin Sharpie failure.
I know. I know that he tried.
And he makes it a belly shirt too. Like
He tried and he succeeded. Thank you very much.
he did.
I will buy that shirt.
I would buy it. Even,
Dude, I'd buy it and I'd walk up on Johnny Gargano and be like, "What's up?"
what's up, big fan? Can you sign my shirt? Oh shit. Dude, Velveteen Dream super. I guess he doesn't have to call me up Vince tights anymore though.
Nah, because apparently he got some heat for that.
That's so stupid.
know.
Not surprising.
Basically, it's a bunch of old people being old.
What are they mad about? What are they mad about?
Dude, it's a bunch of old white people seeing a black person be successful. They're gonna get mad.
Like, how dare you put the name of a famous billionaire like Vincent K. McMahon on your black ass?
How dare this Negro actually come out here and be successful?
And how dare you make it look better? God damn it. Your ass saying Vince doesn't make it look better. My Kiss My Ass Club makes it look better.
Stop. No, please.
I want to bring it back.
Okay.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
No.
I'm eating.
Are you glad that's over?
I'm eating. And you talking about Vince's ass.
Yeah. Wait, we're missing some. Where's Jackie?
I gave her the invite.
Because I know Jackie went around on the whole Joshi thing, which was so stupid.
Probably at work.
Yeah, she probably still at work.
I haven't seen her.
We'll probably have to say that for her on Friday. But I just want to point out, fuck Western Joshi fans. AKA white people.
We have UK wrestlers in a Joshi faction. How dare they? They're disgracing them.
The Japanese fans have no problem with it. It's always the white people.
And on the other side, you have Western Diva stands saying oh, we're getting invaded by Joshi hoes.
Again, white people.
White people. The worst.
And fuck white people and your inferiority complex.
And your fucking gatekeeping bullshit. You're gatekeeping something that it's not even in your country.
Exactly. You're gatekeeping something that ain't even yours.
It's like if I went to someone's neighborhood like in fucking New York and I was just like, no one trespasses here. I'll make sure no one. Oh no, if I steal a bunch of shit in a store and I put it in my pocket and I'm just like, okay, so who stole the fucking Jolly Ranchers? I'm gonna find who stole it. Like, what the fuck?
Why
pro wrestling, like, god damn, is it that hard?
Apparently, to most white people, yes, it is. Because they can't stand somebody who isn't white and not them be more successful at something. Because it speaks to that inferiority complex.
Oh no, or either that or they want the fucking like diversity points where it's like, I won't accept any wrestlers but Japanese wrestlers because I'm one with the Japanese wrestling. Or something like that. They want to be cool.
And meanwhile, I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, no one cares about your opinion. Go jump off a roof.
that is something white people do. Fucking parkour. Yeah, go jump off a roof.
I mean, Johnny Mundo makes it look cool, but still.
He's a god, so I mean, he can do that. Even if he did fall off the roof, he'd come back up and then do a pose. Because that's how he is.
But yeah, fuck Joshi. Fuck Western Joshi fans.
Yeah. So yeah, like, that's what's going on. Maybe Jackie will come in here. Maybe we'll get back on a discussion, but I think
we probably won't hear from Jackie till probably tomorrow.
I think we talked a lot about Becky Lynch. To close out, I'm just gonna say, Vince, you really think you're gonna win this war?
No. Let them think they're gonna win the war, and let them continue to play themselves.
Are they truly gonna win though?
Of course not.
Are they gonna convert us to Charlotte?
I'm telling you,
that's funny.
This is gonna be the Daniel Bryan effect, and Charlotte is gonna get the Roman Reigns treatment. This is just the start.
She's been getting it now. It's just going to get a lot worse.
Putting her against Becky. Becky, who is universally loved. Everyone want to see her succeed. No one says anything bad against Becky. Like, no wrestlers, even if they do like shoot interviews, everyone supports Becky. Y'all really think that having Charlotte as the babyface is going to help her? This is not going to work, sis. This is not going to work.
I'm telling you, it's another case of WWE out here playing themselves.
Y'all, ooh.
And when it eventually fails, when we do the podcast talking about it, the first thing I'm going to say is, congratulations, WWE. You played yourself.
No, this is going to hurt Becky. If anything, this is going to give Becky more shine. It's going to hurt Charlotte.
Yeah, this is going to hurt Charlotte more than anything.
It's like when they were like, no, guys, cheer for Sheamus. No, Daniel Bryan's the one. Like, he's the one that he's bad. He's saying mean things about AJ. And it's like, yeah, we love it. Okay. But the more he tells AJ to shut up, the more we're like, yeah, Bryan, you tell her.
I mean, in his defense, AJ Lee would always say something very stupid.
He's not even wrong. This is before she actually got good. He'd say like stupid things like, Daniel, can I talk? Or, Daniel, like, why are you making me wear this dress and have me turn around for no reason? Daniel, like, no, just saying Daniel. My name is Bryan, you idiot. Shut up.
I mean, when you're an insecure woman and you practically have no one to love you, and the only thing you cling on to is the man that actually finally giving you some attention.
And what happened after that? AJ finally smartened up and then became crazy, and she became awesome.
Because you realize, like I always be saying, men ain't shit.
I mean, they ain't shit, to be fair. But it proves the point. The more dastardly Bryan got, the more we cheered him. Because we know, first of all, we know he's not like that. It's like, oh, he's cute. Daniel Bryan trying to be a scumbag. That's how I always looked at it. It was like, anytime he'd yell at AJ, I'm just like, oh, that's cute. You're really trying to make me think that Daniel Bryan's that kind of asshole.
Yep, basically.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, we talked about Becky, but just know that the war's just begun, Vince. Have fun. Have fun. But,
yeah, enjoy playing yourselves, WWE.
Enjoy Garganoing yourselves.
Oh, you bastard.
Damn, he's not even wrong. He's not even wrong.
Gargano has officially become a verb.
Too soon, man.
Gargano's now a verb. Anyway,
but it's also warranted.
Very warranted. I mean, I say bad shit, but you can't say I'm wrong. I'm not the Samoa Joe of this shit. It's like he's not wrong. Oh, can we talk about Samoa Joe? Can we talk about like how amazing this man is?
So are we going to talk about how Samoa Joe looked right in the camera was like, oh, Wendy.
When you have $3 and you can't go anywhere else for food, oh, Wendy.
Like yo, watch it come out there on the sound that Wendy Styles is having an affair with Samoa Joe.
No, don't Claire Lynch this. Please don't.
Please don't.
No.
I hope they don't. I just want Joe to choke out AJ and win the title, man.
I don't want to see Wendy Styles cutting a promo with a kid.
And speaking of kids, AJ's daughter wanted nothing to do with him at SummerSlam.
Daddy, you're bleeding. Get away from me. Back to mommy.
Exactly. Like, she's like, Daddy, you're bleeding. He's like, I know, I'm sorry. He grabs her, and immediately she wants to go back into her mother. She's like, nah, man. Like, get off me. No, man, let me go. Ma.
No, my real daddy, Samoa Joe. Get away from me. No, this is the Raven Sandman thing. Daddy, you're a drunk. Now I worship Joe. Brandon,
I have a quick question though. What the hell were AJ's sons? If they're gonna bring out AJ's sons, bring out everybody. Like where did she leave the two? Where did she leave her boys at?
She's a mother. We all know.
Maybe Joe's kidnapped them.
let me find out that she left the boys backstage in Brooklyn and they just tore the backstage area up, being little miscreants.
No, I want to be where apparently like Wendy couldn't find the two sons for so long, and it turns out the Samoa Joe has them kidnapped in his home. Like with duct tape over their mouth, like tied to a chair. And Samoa Joe just, when like he was like holding Heyman's head and being like, don't worry, you'll be fine, you'll be good. I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna put you to sleep. It's gonna feel really nice, or something like that. I just want that kind of shit. Go all the way with it.
And the entire time, Heyman's like, "Wait, you're gonna do what? You're gonna do what to me? It's gonna be what? No, it's not.
Joey, you're crowding me. Joey, you're crowding me.
Joe, I need my personal space. And Joe's like, "You won't need this personal space for long." Joe, what are you doing? He's like, "Don't worry, shh. Don't worry. I'm just gonna choke you out. I'm just gonna put you to sleep. I'm just gonna put you to sleep." He puts Paul to sleep.
Brock, where are
you? like Paul is like, Brock. Meanwhile, Brock is at home, like, huh.
Oh, this magazine is quite fascinating. Yeah.
Like Brock just reading the magazine, Sable goes in, is like, honey, Joe just choked out Paul. It's like, Paul who? It's like, Heyman? It's like, my Jew? She's like, yeah, he choked out your Jew. Nobody chokes out my Jew but me. Oh God, I love Joe.
Yeah, done with Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, fuck Brock Lesnar. We just brought him in for that.
Samoa Jew.
Good, because I was about to throw up.
Yes!
Yes, he did it! I'm not going to spoil it. I'll just post it in our chat. Because, yes, it's going to happen.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything for you and then have y'all blaming us with like, oh, they spoiled it for us. Like, bitch, we warned you multiple times. You stayed here for it.
Yeah.
You asked for this.
I just posted in our chat just so.
And you seem to forget that I'm kind of locked out of Twitter.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, he's done it on Twitter? Come on, Asia.
Oh, wait, I'm able to see it. Yes. It's
going to happen. John called it.
Wait, where is it?
Man.
It's on Twitter. What?
In our chat. God.
Oh, okay.
In our God damn it, Cliff. It's in our Hangouts chat.
Okay, I see you.
I'm all for this.
John.
Oh, speaking of NXT, I just need to ask, how the fuck did Nikki Cross get on top of that damn roof?
She's on crack.
Because wait for it. She's crazy.
That does not qualify as an answer. How did she physically get on that roof?
Whoa, good.
Look at me.
Look, I'm sorry. Being crazy does not give her powers like Danny freaking Phantom, where she can walk through walls as a disappearing fly.
I told y'all she's on crack.
So how did she? Still, even if she's on crack, she would have had to find something to clip. So you're telling me Nikki Cross is Spider-Woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it. Nikki Cross is ruined Spider-Man.
What a shame. What a slap in the face to Spider-Man. Oh, man.
Oh wow, Kurt Angle is savagery. At Kurt Angle, my son idolized you so much that he joined the wrestling team and wanted to go to the Olympics. But after what he saw on Monday Night Raw, you became Stephanie's bitch. He has dropped out of wrestling. Kurt, the boring hero. And Kurt's like, I'm sorry you allowed your son to be a quitter. That's sad. God damn.
No.
Damn, son.
Damn, Kurt.
Oh, damn. Kurt Angle went for the jugular.
Kurt Angle with the thug life.
Hey, Kurt Angle's like, hey, I ain't employed by WWE no more. I don't give a fuck about being PG.
Apparently, Kurt Angle's storyline son might have to quit wrestling and just become a backstage producer at this rate.
I mean, if Kurt Angle becomes a backstage producer, I mean, wait, you said Kurt Angle or Jason Jordan?
Jason Jordan, Kurt Angle's storyline, son.
Oh, if that's the case, man, I kind of feel bad for him. That sucks.
Yeah, that is sad. That's really sad.
How the best part of your short wrestling career is going to be that your first singles theme was a remix of the freaking Madden 1997 theme.
He was supposed to be like the next breakout star. This is his single.
It should have been Gable.
It really should have. And now you can't reform American Alpha.
Oh God, you're right. Oh no.
If this whole career-ending injury thing is true.
Oh man,
your tag team division is dead on Raw.
Man, tag team division is dead on the main roster, period.
But mainly on Raw.
Yeah. Like, you literally have a joke as your tag team champions. B-Team was fun until they decided to put the belts on them. Then they ruined it. It was ruined. Like, WWE continues to just come out here and play themselves over and over and over.
There's a reason why I'm silent. Just give me 1 second. Well, you guys can talk.
You're basically trying to add Brandon in?
I just did. And where is he? Brandon!
Well, apparently you didn't do it right. Do it again.
I sent it to him. By popular demand. He's in here. By popular demand. Brandon Daddy.
Thank you for the mulligan, by the way.
You're welcome. Yes, Blackjack Mulligan. Here we go. Let's do this. And yes, Brandon, we're definitely going to have you here tomorrow for the Fave 5 because that's going to be the best one. Guys, also, yeah, you guys got to make the Fave 5.
I don't want to make one.
Why?
Now I have to think.
Oh no, you got to do work. Oh, that's so bad. I don't care.
I'm not doing
Dude,
that.
you know I am lazy.
Then make it up.
I'm not doing that.
Wait,
No.
5 wrestlers.
You are not telling me. You are not telling a black woman what to do.
Then make shit up.
Cliff.
Fine. Me. That's 5.
Cliff.
Cool. Okay, great. Can you
Fine, I'll think of something.
No.
I told you about this and you were fine with it. I said we do a Fave 5 for the next one.
I'm not fine with it.
Abel wants it. Abel Herrera wants it, okay?
All these goddamn white people telling me shit to do, god damn it.
Do it for Abel.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Hell no! Abel got me killed in Fortnite!
I'm still not over that.
You damn right I'm not over it.
Fuck.
Okay.
I mean, personally, I'm over it. Sam ain't over it. Sam told me yesterday he was not over it.
Sal is like, if Sal's in here, he's going to try to kill Abel.
Okay, so wait. The emo kid here is confused. What's going on? What's going on?
Emo kid. Well, I was going to have our 5th episode. It's the only time we were going to do this. Our 5th episode would be a Fave 5. I would call it episode 5, ... Fave 5, that is.
So basically what John Ashton did.
I was going to shout them out. It was going to be the one time we do it because it's our 5th episode.
Well, I mean, doesn't it kind of defeat the purpose? Because at the end of the day, our Fave 5s won't change from...
Well, I didn't make mine.
And I'm done watching Lucha Underground for the foreseeable future.
Okay, we'll do a top 10. How about we make just a top 10?
I mean, personally, I'm not against doing a Fave 5. I know Asia probably, like, if we get to the Lucha part, Asia will just be quiet because she's not gonna watch Lucha no more. And she's just gonna leave me in Discord with Chiefin.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I love you, Chiefin, but we can't have that. So we'll just do a master list.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not. You're never sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a master list. Just the 10 favorite wrestlers.
So we're pretty much doing like a top, like what do each try to do with that top 10 list?
Don't compare us to mediocrity, please.
Or
So WWE at this point isn't even mediocrity. It's subpar. Don't compare us to subpar stuff.
Wait. Are we gonna do like the little? Are we gonna do the little video thing where it's like with the shows the ring? Top 10. We're gonna have that.
Oh yes, dude.
No, Brandon, no.
Oh hell no. They're more than likely to get sued by WWE.
Yeah, no. I mean, I already got some of my videos taken down because of music, so I don't want to get my taken down because of WWE's bullshit.
Or you know what? Let's just go all the way. Let's just steal from Watch Mojo.
Oh
No.
I mean, perfect. They don't. They've dropped off anyways. That shit's boring as fuck. At least we make it entertaining.
That's instant demonetization.
Yeah, we'd still be better than them. But then again, a fucking plant would be better than Watch Mojo videos.
Jesus.
I mean, like I said, I'm not against doing the Fave 5, but it doesn't matter. I'll do it. I'll do anything.
We'll do a top 10 because I've Fave 5, especially in one day. Fave 5 for like all the companies takes a long time, so we'll do a top 10.
It took like 2 hours for John and Ashton. That was like, okay, I'm just leaving the video because I ain't got time.
Yeah, you're right. That is going to take about at least 2 hours.
This podcast has already taken like over an hour.
Because Becky Lynch.
Well, I mean,
yeah. Plus, we're just talking shit.
Well, yeah, and not to mention it took 2 hours for them because they were doing 5 from each company. We're just doing 10 overall, so.
Okay, I'll do my top 10. You guys can do whatever you want.
No, I'll do the top 10 tomorrow. I'm fine with it.
Okay? You guys do what you want to do. I'll do my thing.
I'm just not gonna listen to a white man to tell me what to do.
I mean, fair enough. Jarveras, tell her what to do.
No.
I can't tell her what to do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude. When
It's pretty apparent that she wears the pants in this relationship. I'm the bottom, a very very reluctant bottom.
Jarveras,
Bottom
I don't
nonetheless.
want to die. Like, I don't want to die.
Yeah, I haven't been trained by Suzuki yet, so I'm still susceptible to pain. So.
basically, Asia has him whipped.
She has all of us.
Hey, wait a minute now.
She has all of us.
Hey, hold on now. I wouldn't say that now.
I mean, I do have the braid.
She literally has the whip.
But still, I can do what Gohan can't do. Dodge!
Oh, that was the best.
No, seriously, why can't he ever dodge? It's not that hard.
Look, it's either I do my top 10 or I go with James' idea of me. He said, "Let me fist Cliff for 15 minutes." You guys?
No, top 10. Top 10.
Top 10.
No.
There you go. Perfect. Great. Sounds good. So.
Anything James suggests, we are automatically going with the other thing.
Perfect. So it's either we do top 10 or we go with James's fingering string.
Top 10.
Like literally, James could suggest world peace, and we would instantly go for nuclear holocaust.
How the hell did you get kicked off of Twitter just as many times as James has?
I don't know. This is my first time getting kicked off.
You're nowhere near James's league of fucking crassness. I mean, you're crass, but I mean, James is like, hell, he got kicked off only once is beyond me. But yeah.
You want to know why I got kicked off? Because I dared to call out racism, and I dared to call out Tammy Lauren, who is a Republican, and well, y'all know how Twitter supports right people.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten kicked off Twitter yet.
I mean, you've gotten blocked by a million people, but I mean, never kicked off.
I mean, when you disturb Alexa Bliss, JR, Vanessa Bourne.
Alexa Bliss never blocked you though, did she?
I mean, I said disturb.
She blocked me once, but then she unblocked me.
Let's see who else. Zelina Vega.
Oh yeah.
Hulk Hogan. I have done a lot on Twitter.
You are very accomplished on your Twitter blocking game.
I am.
I mean, 9 out of 10 trolling game.
I'm a petty asshole. This is Asia petty ass. I will.
Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. What the fuck? Why did I? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I accidentally deleted his comment. I was gonna. Go channel. Okay, whatever. But yeah, anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to delete your thing there. But yeah, like apparently James has been kicked off his account twice. So never mind.
Well, I mean, honky genocide. It has to happen at some point.
He's not. I mean, look. I mean,
It's natural selection at best.
Twitter's not ready for James's revolution. That needs to happen. And 2020 is almost here. We got 2 years left.
Well, apparently Twitter isn't ready for me to tell the truth.
No one wants to hear the truth nowadays. They want to praise mediocrity. Well, yeah.
And live in their little bubble.
Everyone gets a shot. Everyone gets the main event WrestleMania.
We want a women's battle
royal.
Main event of WrestleMania.
Yay! Rosa Mendez will be main eventing Mania. Hooray!
Boo!
How dare you say boo? We're gonna kick you off. We're gonna kick you off.
Boo! That's garbage, son. Get out the ring. Boo!
Beach balls. Beach balls.
Wait, did you mute Brandon?
I didn't mute Brandon. Did I mute Brandon? I didn't mean to mute Brandon. No, he muted himself. Did I mute Brandon? No.
What?
No, he's not mute. I just heard him.
Yeah, no one.
Did I mute you, Brandon, or did you mute yourself?
My mom called me. My mom called me.
Ah.
What happened? What did I do? What did I do? Sorry. I didn't press anything. Brandon, what's up? Sorry.
Hey.
You're good now.
Let's come on.
Apparently Ciampa has a new theme.
Oh, why did they give him a theme? He didn't need a theme.
What? No!
Crap! They've ruined him. They've ruined it.
Okay, but Brandon, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I usually keep my fingers just off the computer in general. So go. If you were saying anything, we didn't hear it. So. Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
I don't know if you muted yourself or what happened, but you got muted. Now you're okay. I can hear you now.
No, my mom called me.
Oh,
he muted himself because his mom had called him.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. I was like, I don't want to get off or something like that. But yeah. Oh, God.
So they gave Ciampa a theme.
This is not right. I mean, is the theme just booze and like hissing and asshole chants?
Now, the theme they have for him in 2K18, is it that?
In 2K18, I like the theme, but like it doesn't beat his non-existent theme.
Well, no, I'm just asking, is that what it is?
Basically, his theme in 2K18 is the theme he had for the Cruiserweight Classic.
Exactly.
Yeah, did they give him that?
Yeah. Oh, they gave him that for 2K18.
I don't know about his new theme though.
I haven't heard anything like what is the new theme. All I know is they gave him a new one. Obviously.
That is bullshit.
I still want the release of his actual theme.
It better be just a sound of booze. Just have that as the thing. If
Like,
you have that, fine.
Boo. That'd be great.
Is it possible that since they're giving him a theme, are they going to try and work his way to being a babyface and do the double turn with him and Gargano?
That'd be interesting.
I think they're just gonna be a heel tag team.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Heel DIY.
Yep.
Like Johnny Gargano come out, it's like, you know what, Tommaso? You were right. These people don't deserve us. And Ciampa's just like, motherfucker, that's what I've been trying to tell you the entire time, but you too goddamn stupid to understand anything. It took me beating your ass on numerous occasions for you to get this. Boy, you lucky I love you like a brother.
It took you literally running off the stage because you're stupid and hurt your leg.
It took you costing your own title shot.
It cost you nearly ruining your own marriage. God damn, you slow, Johnny. This is why I'm the brains of the operation. Like, you're right, Tommaso. You are the brains of the You are the brains. I'm the brawn. Like, no, I'm the brains and the brawn.
I mean,
Dude,
look,
I don't know what the hell you are yet.
Dude, it's literally like Johnny's doing all this shit. He's like, oh, Tommaso, that's what you meant. You just go over to Tommaso, you just see him shaking his head like, motherfucker.
He's like, this is what I was trying to tell you all this time, but again, you're too stupid to understand anything.
I'm the brains, I'm the brawn. You can You can stand there and carry my bags, I guess. Yeah, that's cool.
And then finally, they could win the NXT. Yeah, win back the NXT tag titles.
And they mess around and turn the Undisputed Era into baby faces. Like they do it by just out dicking Undisputed Era. And Undisputed Era is just like, you're not supposed to be the dicks. We're the dicks in this equation. He's like, nope, not anymore.
It won't be hard to someone's face. He's a baby face anyways. So.
Which is still great because Adam Cole as a babyface is just as good.
I mean, he's already basically a baby face to the crowd.
Yeah, pretty much.
Doesn't change much about him, just not making him be a dickbag.
Adam Cole is cool as a dick. Maybe if we get babyface Adam Cole, we'll finally get story time with Adam Cole, baby.
Take notes from how they turned Lucha. Take notes from how Lucha Underground turned Johnny Mundo face.
Real quick, I'm gonna go for a second.
Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, basically do like the Johnny Mundo face turn Lucha Underground. Just take notes from that. Just have him be the same guy, just have him do nice things every once in a while instead of bad things.
Yeah.
Not hard. Don't have to completely change their character. Don't have to make them say suffer and succotash for no reason. Just you know.
Roman.
Just take their alignment, switch it. You know, not hard. But yeah, so we talked about all that. I mean, NXT is looking really good. God damn it, my boy Keith Lee, Asia. I don't know. Well, we'll talk about it later. But he better be on the goddamn taping.
He is.
Thank you.
He is. Yes.
I mean, he better.
I want Keith Lee to go after the NXT Championship
right now, even though it's not going to happen, but still, but at least very soon. You gotta,
maybe by the Mania takeover.
Yeah,
I want an feud with Velveteen first. That's what I want.
It looks like we're getting Velveteen Gargano, but God damn it.
Damn it, Cliff.
Let's just stop talking about it.
Damn it, man. See, white people always fucking up something.
Shit.
Oh God, man.
Shit. We didn't say anything in the. Oh.
What?
Oh.
I mean, maybe not. I mean, we just had. Whatever. Maybe it's a sword.
God damn it, man.
At least he didn't. At least he didn't say who won. As long as he doesn't.
Exactly. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just kidding.
Don't say it.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, moving on. Did you guys want to
Chance is right. The biggest heel move from Ciampa was getting a theme.
All of that and getting his shirt that no one wanted.
Okay. Yeah, it's like Ciampa's like, all right, I'll give you a shirt. It's like, this isn't the shirt we wanted. It's like, hey, I said I'd give you motherfuckers a shirt. I didn't say I'll give you the shirt that you wanted. Y'all better appreciate the fact that I gave y'all that.
Now give me my money.
Which yeah, it's not a bad shirt.
But it's not the shirt that we wanted.
I'd wear it.
Yeah, I still wear it.
Better than half the shirts on the shop right now. Ember.
Anything on the main roster besides Sasha's.
Because Sasha makes her own move.
Oh, Sasha makes her own merch?
Oh no, she does her own. She does her own makeup. Never mind. Bianca does her own gear. I was confusing her with Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca does her own gear.
Because he does Sasha's gear and a lot of people's gear.
He did Seth Rollins' gear.
He created CrossFit Thanos.
And then he did the Sasha one, in which he just took the takeover Brooklyn gears they had from 3 years ago, and then took gold and just mixed them together. The one they had on Raw.
See, man, I should only have Makazi doing people's gear.
You might as well just do their makeup too.
That's what, man. They need to fire that glam squad, man.
Then what you want to say, Brandon?
Hey.
All I care about is the goddamn Ronda Rousey Mantar. That's all I care about.
Oh, God.
Greatest.
Wait, the Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, the Mantar Rousey, black, kind of ice. I wouldn't even call it. Like,
A disaster of eyeshadow.
Yes.
and it's like, yes, looking at the picture, yes, this is apparently the baddest woman on the planet.
Like,
Are you sure?
When Becky Lynch is a thing, are you sure?
Like, of the four of us, I'm the Ronda Rousey mark, and even I can admit that makeup did not look good.
I mean, it's not to no fault of Ronda. It's a stupid glam squad.
Right? Yeah, of course.
No. Ronda Rousey, she got inspired after she saw the bat on Monday Night Raw.
She became the Batman.
She became the Batwoman.
She became Batwoman. Oh my God, there's a bat, and then all of a sudden, something happens that bite. Well, I'm confusing with Spider-Man, but yeah, the bat bites her, and then all of this is her slow morphing into Batwoman. This is her demon. This is her demon paint.
Oh my.
Oh man, speaking of demon, man, we now know that Finn is screwed now, right?
Okay. I love that the demon came back. I hated that they used it for this.
Not only that, but they finally gave him his Universal title rematch, and it was against Roman.
And they didn't give him the freaking paint.
The alleged, the Wrestling Observer, they came out with this story saying that now, since they got the rematch out the way, this is it for Finn Balor in the Universal title picture. That's it. It's reported closed. It's done. Finn is done.
And here's the thing: I don't usually agree with Meltzer or the Wrestling Observer, but I agree with them on this. Like, they literally just finally got out of it. It's like, there, we gave him his title rematch. Now shut up about it.
And
it was clean.
You know what makes sense about Roman challenging him or giving him his rematch now? I think Roman was waiting for the moment where he bought the demon paint, and he's like, well, he only brings it out every once in a while, so he can't bring it out the next night. So, this is the chance.
They only used a Finn Balor rematch just to make Roman look like, oh, he's a fighting champion.
Roman wanted to make sure that the demon wouldn't come out to face. I'm thinking he figured Finn was saving the demon for Roman Reigns or the world champion. And then finally, what happens is he uses the paint. Well, he's like, there's no way I'm getting my world title shot. So let me use this demon to take out Baron Corbin. And then Roman Reigns wins. And so then he challenges Finn Balor.
And Finn's just like, you son of a bitch.
Damn it! I can't use the 2-in-1.
Again, they used Finn in his rematch that he never got to
get Roman over.
Yeah, and then look what happened shortly after Finn was beaten on Raw. They had Braun Strowman come out, try to cash in, and they brought back the Shield. So immediately Finn was casted off.
So what's Finn gonna do? Is he gonna go back to the Cruiserweight division?
He never went to the Cruiserweight division. He's probably gonna go there now.
He's gonna feud with Baron Corbin since Baron Corbin is the GM of Monday Night.
Even though because Baron Corbin's gonna go back to him and say, I didn't face Finn Balor, I faced the demon. I want to face Finn Balor.
That's the same.
But technically, you did face Finn Balor because the demon is Finn Balor.
That's the same story they had with Bray Wyatt last year.
No, Baron Corbin's like, wait, it is Finn Balor?
No, who did you think it was? You goddamn.
I didn't know that.
I thought it was Goldust's third brother. I thought Goldust had another brother.
Oh yeah.
That's literally the same story they had with Bray Wyatt last year.
He's just not even wrong because they had the rematch again with Balor and Bray Wyatt with Balor as Balor. Oh Lord.
And the only difference is that when they try to do the conclusion to the feud, where it was quote unquote Sister Abigail versus Pumpkin Balor, the mumps
basically happened. Bray Wyatt in drag versus Finn Balor.
The mumps happened. So we never got a conclusion to that feud.
Thank you, mumps.
Thank goodness for the mumps, because then we got AJ versus Balor, the battle of the Bullet Club leaders.
And that's where we got the demon. And who beat AJ Styles? Finn Balor.
The demon.
Yeah.
So why don't they just send Balor to SmackDown and they can have Balor kind of turn heel and be like, you know who was the last person to beat you while you were WWE champion? Oh yeah, me.
Finn beat Baron Corbin twice via roll-up and the demon. So Baron Corbin has no reason to go after him at this point.
And it's not just that, but it's like Finn is like, I also miss my boys because they were with me first. Where are you at, Anderson? Where are you at, Gallows?
So can I just say the one thing to come out of this? If they had to pick a pay-per-view to bring out the Demon, I actually kind of like that it's SummerSlam.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense to kind of show that it happened. This is why why didn't he bring it out for WrestleMania? And Asia, I know what you're gonna say.
No Demon.
Exactly. Seth Rollins all the way. But yeah, the show makes sense, but the opponent does not.
But they have to bring out the Demon on a pay-per-view. It does make sense for SummerSlam because that was the day he won the belt.
Yeah. Did he wear the SummerSlam 2017 though?
Yes, he did.
Oh, he did.
Yes.
Okay, so that's like a SummerSlam.
Yeah, he's SummerSlam Finn has been, and he has been the Demon.
That's pretty cool. Maybe they're like a.
So basically, I'm just thinking they're only going to have the Demon come out at SummerSlams.
So, dude, is he gonna have like the Undertaker streak at SummerSlam?
More than likely.
Why not?
That would actually be awesome. Yeah, why not? And watch WWE next year. They're gonna have him as the Demon, and he's gonna lose.
Exactly, because more than likely, Finn's gonna be the Demon against Roman, and Roman's gonna be able once.
Oh, and the reason why they having Finn no longer in the Universal title picture, you want to guess the reason?
That's in the
not over.
Because Vince still thinks he's not over.
Oh my god, I was saying that as a joke. I said that.
Oh Lord!
I literally said because he's not over as a joke.
What? Okay, real quick about Vince. What in his mind?
Don't go into his mind, Brandon. You're not gonna survive.
Oh, if you're gonna think like Vince McMahon, you gotta think like a 70-year-old man who is obsessed with money, who trying so hard to understand the fans, but he can't. So you gotta have that mindset.
Who crashes his Bentley, who's friends with Trump, and had a perm.
Okay, basically think like your average conservative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't say Vince McMahon in any way is average.
Okay.
Or normal.
What in his line of thinking constitutes as not being over?
If the fans boo you, apparently you're over. Roman, Charlotte, Cena, etc. I don't know. I have no idea.
If you're over in his eyes, if you have not grabbed the brass ring.
If Vince gets a boner when he sees you, then you're over.
Yes.
This thing, like Vince says they're not over because they haven't reached the brass ring. You make it impossible for them to get said brass ring.
Well, I mean, Punk basically said they're imaginary.
Well, yeah. Even with CM Punk, when he quote unquote grabbed the brass ring, when he won the World Heavyweight title 2 times in a row, they never did anything with him.
But sure as hell didn't do it with him the first time because they had Orton basically quote unquote injure him and take the title from him.
They definitely didn't do anything the second time because they only had it for about like 2 or 3 months. And they literally had Taker squash him in the Hell in a Cell match because Taker told him to wear a suit and Punk told him no.
Unreal. Undertaker's a petty ass motherfucker. I think people forget about that.
Look, okay, we will not slander the Undertaker here.
Yes, I will.
No, like I don't have immense respect for the Undertaker, but that was a bitch move by the Undertaker.
It was.
I mean, respect the legend.
I do respect the legend, but we can also admit when the legend also does bitch made moves.
Undertaker's one of the best of all time. I'm not saying anything bad about him.
Listen. You know Undertaker. He's wrestling's court for fuck's sake.
I mean,
what? Where they made the wrestlers court where they made Melina. I don't think Undertaker was part of that.
No, he was.
Okay.
He was a big part of that.
I mean, most wrestlers' courts, yes, but the one where like they bet on how long it would take for Melina to cry.
No, that was.
No, I think Taker was a part of that.
I think that was Triple H.
Triple H? Oh, okay.
No, Triple H was part of the Divas volleyball one. Apparently, this is all allegedly. But yeah.
I'll tell you this much: Taker was a better locker room leader than Hogan ever was. And you want to know a great example?
Oh God, yeah.
The guys in WWF wanted to start a union. You want to know how Vince found out? Hogan snitched on him.
Yep. Oh, that definitely warmed Vince's cuckles for Hogan there. You know, Hogan knew if he told Vince like that, He'd have 100% trust in Hogan.
Exactly. Like Vince, like Hogan knew the minute he snitched on them boys about that union. Yeah, Hogan was in.
For life.
Are we still talking about Hogan?
Yeah, I'll talk about
No, we're done. We're done.
Good.
I just wanted to tell that story about how bitch made Hogan was about the guys were starting a union and how Hogan decided to go and snitch on everybody.
He pulled D'Angelo.
Hey, so this is somewhat wrestling related, but it's more wrestling related in video games. I was watching the Super Best Friends play 2K17, and they said that Dusty Rhodes should have had a gimmick called All Dust or Father Dust. Because think about it. His sons were Gold Dust and then Stardust.
No.
So Dusty should have been All Dust.
No.
Or Dust.
Nah.
Dusty Rhodes coming out in all gold face paint.
No.
Polka dots.
No.
Stop.
Look, WWE ruined Dusty Rhodes enough.
Yeah, no, they did. Let's not respect the dead.
Exactly. Dude, the ultimate disrespect they had to do was when they finally paired him up with somebody, they had Ted DiBiase buy her off.
Oh, poor Sapphire was so like.
I was like, yeah. I watched that pay-per-view earlier today because he was facing Randy Savage, and right before the match, Ted DiBiase was like, "Oh, hey, Dusty, you want to know where Sapphire is? She's with me. I bought her off from you."
Wasn't Sapphire,
I was like, wow.
Wasn't Sapphire one of the people that sued WWE for sexual harassment?
Yep.
And it's always the black women too, because the same thing happened with Shelton's mama.
Yep.
God damn it.
I was like, wow, yo, if I was Dusty Rhodes, I'd be like, man, fuck this match. Me and you, DiBiase, finna have us some words, homeboy.
Yeah, because Vince was always basically jealous of Dusty Rhodes and didn't get him, so he's just like, oh, I'll bring Dusty. Keep talking about him. Here, I'll make him dress in polka dots and dance. Yeah, happy.
and he still got over. He's like, how are you still over? He's like, I'm Dusty Rhodes, baby. I always get over.
I'm Dusty Rhodes. They see the magic. They see the magic gleam when they come out, and they always cheer because they know I'm with you. Yeah.
Like, seriously, like Vince always felt some type of way about Dusty because he got over and he wasn't a part of his product.
Dude, Dusty and Cody basically, like, he was so anti, like, well, I don't know if he was anti-Cody Rhodes, but Cody's definitely anti-WWE now. Goldust is the one guy that, like, Dustin's, like, the one guy that just has stuck by Vince. I mean, at first he didn't because he left WCW because he had enough of the Goldust shit, but, like, he's still employed by the company now, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I think he does do productions, I think, for some of the women's matches, I think.
So yeah, like he's really the only Rhodes that like actually, I would say, actually had like a long run where like it seems like the higher ups actually respect him.
Are we talking Goldust here?
Yeah, Goldust, because his tenure in WWF and
I mean, he is injured. Remember, both his knees.
So. Oh yeah, he had to have that double knee surgery. Yo, he had to have the mill surgery. Oh Lord.
So
I forgot about that.
So on a more positive note, in Asia, I want your take on this, just for like shits and giggles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the women's evolution poster, the evolution pay-per-view poster.
Yes, I saw it.
How come no one's ever thought to Photoshop R-Truth's face on it? Because think about it, he said he wanted to match with Carmella.
Oh Lord.
Seriously, why not put R-Truth on it?
No men allowed.
Why, friend? Why?
No.
I mean, I'll admit the truth. David Carmella was the funniest part of SmackDown, but no, man, come on, man. Let the women have their pay.
No. R-Truth comes on Evolution. He's like, I'm ready for my match, and they're just like, you're not booked on the show. Huh? You're not even a woman.
It's like, bro, this is a woman's pay-per-view, man. You ain't no female.
And he's like, oh, my bad. Y'all be good.
I will fight any man that try to like, no. Stay your whole ass at home.
The only man that I'll ever let come near the show is Mauro Ranallo.
Even then, no.
Oh, no, Mamma Mia.
No.
Oh.
He's a great
Hardy.
Who's gonna announce it? Who's gonna be the announcers?
Renee Young.
Women.
Renee Young.
God.
God, I thought Becky was God.
She is God.
Okay,
I thought
so
Keith Lee was God.
Then.
so
It's
okay,
Renee.
okay. So is Renee doing play-by-play or is she doing color commentary?
Probably play-by-play and then color commentary. I want it to be Medusa because I don't know, she has like the kind of nice skills and charisma where I think she's pulled off. I don't want Lita back up there because, well, I mean, she was better than JR. I'll give that.
Honestly, Lita sounded like she didn't give a shit.
Yeah, she did.
That's real. Lita sounded like she didn't give a righteous shit.
To be fair, she sounded like she gave more of a fuck than Jim Ross did. Jim Ross really didn't care.
Let me just say this. I mean, y'all, I respect y'all opinions, but because y'all men and this is a female pay-per-view, it does not matter.
Jackie! Where are you? Yeah, you're right. Renee Young.
Like, I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't mind Morrow being there just to do the commentary because I would like to see how him and Renee would play off each other. But if it's just going to be all females, then fine. I'm cool with that.
Just giving everyone a reminder in chat. Remember, men ain't shit. Remember that as you watch the TPA podcast. It's a theme. Yeah.
Obviously, I ain't shit because I tried to call out racism and I got thrown in Twitter jail.
So, Cliff.
Twitter. I mean, let's be real. Twitter ain't shit.
So,
Twitter really ain't shit.
So, Cliff. Speaking of this podcast, or is it just like a private thing, or are you going to put this up on the channel?
Oh no, I'm putting it up on the channel. I'm
No, it's being live streamed right now.
We're live. You're live, Brandon. Say hi to the people.
Yay, because people can hear my sweet voice.
Yes, dude, they compliment on your sweet, sultry voice. That I guess, or no, they said it's smooth.
Dude. Speaking of a Becky movement, talk about a Brandon movement. Holy shit!
Oh, dude, the best movement. Yeah, nice. Do it. The Revolution will not be streamed, except that this time it will be streamed.
So question about Becky. Do we see her winning the championship at Hell in a Cell or at Evolution?
Evolution.
I'm thinking. No, you know what? I'm thinking Evolution too, because that's probably at Hell in a Cell. I'm thinking, like John, I'm thinking that they'll probably do. I'm hoping that they'll do the double turn.
So
I'm thinking like, because Evolution is after Hell in a Cell, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because Evolution is the October pay-per-view. That's the one. That's the place in TLC, ain't it?
October 28th.
Yeah, because that's the place in TLC, right?
Yes.
So you see them doing a double turn. Well, now here's the thing: if Charlotte in Hell in a Cell, you'd have Charlotte beat Becky, and double turn. Why? I mean, it's Hell in a Cell. It's no DQ. Becky wouldn't really have much of a right to face her after that.
I think it's more of going to be a DQ finish.
Yeah, just have Charlotte so pissed off at what Becky's been doing. Like Charlotte Charlotte would have her in the figure eight. Becky would grab the ropes, but Charlotte just won't let go.
I'm pretty sure that match warrants the actual Cell match, though.
At this point, it does.
Watch them not put them in the cell. Watch them not put them in the cell.
I mean, there's a lot of matches that, I mean, we know AJ versus Joe is going to be in the cell. It has to be.
Watch Hardy versus Orton be in the cell.
Oh, God.
Watch Orton versus Orton be in the cell.
Loser shakes the other's hand.
To some degree, that match does have some right to be in the cell.
But dude, Jeff Hardy's too old to be in the cell, man. Jeff Hardy gonna die. Jeff Hardy gonna die. You know
that idiot's gonna be like, I'm gonna dip off the cell because I'm Jeff Hardy.
Like, Jeff Hardy's gonna try to do a swan top on the top of the cell, and Jeff Hardy's gonna miss, and Jeff Hardy gonna die. We're gonna see Jeff Hardy die on the WWE Network.
And on an interview, didn't at one point didn't he say like, I'm not gonna do too many swan times anymore. I'm getting too old for this.
Yes, he's fucking 40 years old.
Jeff, I love Jeff Hardy. I love you, man. I really do. But yo, man, you need to retire, man. You're getting too old for this shit.
Dude, John and Ashton called him the worst version of Tanahashi right now.
You would not Jeff. You would not disrespect my Jeffy.
Look, Asia, you know I love Jeff Hardy. You know I do. But yo, this man needs to retire. This man gonna die out here. Don't put this man in the cell, please.
I mean, don't retire. Don't do swanton bombs off cells, please.
Well, here's the thing with...
Yo, you know he's gonna do it. You know he's gonna try it.
Damn it. But yeah, Brandon, what?
Well, here's the thing with comparing Jeff Hardy to Tanahashi. Tanahashi does high flying moves, sure, of course, but he knows when to tone it down to kind of reduce the damage he puts on his body.
You say that, but yet he still has not had shoulder surgery yet.
You will not disrespect my Jeff Hardy.
Well,
I mean, comparing him to Tanahashi isn't disrespectful.
No.
I think it's a compliment, so.
Oh.
Go Ace, go Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I figured I'd tell everyone. Yeah, Brandon, you're basically a full-time member now. You're the most over.
I'm basically a what?
You're the most over of all of us, so yeah, you're a full-time member now.
How? How do
Because everyone's like, we love you, Brandon. Please bring Brandon back. Yeah.
Let's be honest. Abel's the only one who's saying that.
Well,
Does
no,
Abel really count?
no, James did too.
Oh, James really doesn't count.
We can't take what he says seriously.
Like I said, dude, if James comes up with the option of world peace, we're immediately going to freaking nuclear homicide.
Yeah, you're not even wrong. Or honky genocide.
I mean, do they love me is the question.
Everyone say no. No, they do. They love you. They just hate
I mean, honestly, they can love me or not. I don't give a damn. I'm too much of an asshole to give a damn.
I mean,
you.
I'm
Boo me.
female here. Other than Jackie, I'm the only female.
Which one of us should get kicked off? That's the question.
Dude, imagine if it's you, dude. Like,
Oh, it should definitely be me. I am definitely the lead.
Like, but dude, if Cliff gets kicked out, how the hell we're gonna do this? Because I damn sure don't know how to do this.
Well, I mean, it'll be me.
No, it won't be you. It'll probably be me because I'll start with everyone.
Nah, it's more likely gonna be me because our righteous come up here and say, I don't give a damn about how y'all feel about me.
How about Chiefin? We'll just say Chiefin just as a cop-out answer.
Dude, it's gonna be Chiefin on the grounds that he's a Jay White fan.
Jay White's getting a little bit better, but I'm still not into him. But I don't know. He's not the worst. He's just not the best. He's like Sammy Callahan for me. Another one of his favorites too.
Honestly,
yeah.
It is why.
I just shit on him for the Jeremiah Snake thing.
Honestly,
I just shit on him for the whole Jay White thing, basically.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, you know what it is? The reason why I think I'm so over, and I'm not trying to be arrogant. I legitimately think this is kind of a reason, is because I think I think I have this ability to like articulate my points well. Like it comes across.
Asia and while me and Asia just shout shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just shout.
We're trying to have these like super deep discussions most of the time.
Yes. Let's really talk about this and Asia's just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got time to be articulate and try. I mean, I'm already in college, but once I get off college, I want to be ratchet. I want to be loud, and y'all gonna hear my fucking points. I ain't got time to be articulate. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about pretty much everything that we need to talk about. I mean,
yeah. Back on the prediction about Becky. Dude, watch WWE do the dumbest thing possible. They take the belt off Charlotte Tuesday, put it on Carmella, and then have the Hell in a Cell match be Carmella versus Charlotte.
So let's say hypothetically they do. Let's say they do have Becky versus Charlotte inside the cell. Are we thinking there's going to be blood? Because I think this feud warrants it.
It needs it.
It should, but watch it not have blood because they're women and they're delicate little flop. No,
I mean,
actually,
Sasha versus Charlotte at Roadblock into the line that had blood at the last minutes of the match.
Now the question is, how much blood are we thinking? Are we thinking Brock versus Undertaker, Unforgiven blood?
Hopefully.
Oh hell no! Nobody's getting that type of blood no more.
So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Somebody catching a lawsuit.
Let's just keep our fingers crossed that it's all Charlotte's blood.
Ew. So Becky could get cut?
No, all Charlotte's blood. No, I don't want Becky to get cut. Her face is too pure for this. Charlotte needs to get busted open hard way.
I mean, you know Becky. You know what I mean? I doubt if there was going to be blood on Becky's end. I doubt would she'd be adverse to blading. I'm pretty sure she would blade if she was asked.
Oh hell yeah, I know she would. I'm sure.
Like honestly, it should be Becky that bleeds, so it'll play into the part where you can get her as a babyface.
Or they can do the Bret Hart Austin thing.
Yeah.
8.
Like, you know, like I'm sure they're gonna do Charlotte Becky at Hell in a Cell, but like if the rumor is possibly true, if they do put the title back on Carmella, then do you see her dropping it at Hell in a Cell or Evolution?
Here's how I see it playing out. If Carmella wins it at SmackDown, it's going to Hell in a Cell. Carmella drops it again to Charlotte, and then Charlotte goes on to drop it to Becky.
Yeah, at Evolution.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey Cliff, if there
or Charlotte just retains all 3 times and just holds it until Mania and goes up against Ronda.
Yeah.
Hey Cliff, if there is going to be blood in between this match between Charlotte and Becky, what if Becky does the Eddie Guerrero Judgment Day?
No.
You just telling Nixon artery that.
Brandon, do you want me to kill you? I don't want to think of Becky almost losing her.
Yeah, we don't want to see Becky almost die out here. We gonna possibly see Jeff Hardy almost die if he's in the cell.
I'm just asking a hypothetical because, hey, sometimes you cut yourself, you nick an artery. That's what
Okay, I'll go with the hypothetical. No!
Can we stop talking about hypotheticals and talk about someone that actually is great?
Let me guess.
Adam Cole.
Baby?
Baby.
Adam Cole, baby?
Yes.
Adam
Cole, baby.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We all prove that Adam Cole, baby, is best. I mean, that super kick. I mean, oh my god, that super kick will go. I mean, did we talk about this before or after we went live? Because yeah, that super kick to Ricochet is going to go down the annals of time. That's going to be like, Javers, you remember the old intros where they'd have like all that footage and it wasn't just the stupid the WWE intro where it's like just Andre and it shows like a few pictures. It's like then, now, forever. Dude, the old WWE intro used to be way better.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was great. Like all the clips and everything, and like just all the moments throughout time. Like that would be up there. Like that'd be like one of those things that we'll remember for like that'll be up there with like Mankind falling up the cell. What other moments? Like Shawn Michaels with the title. Like Kenny Omega with the Dragon Suplex almost breaking Okada's neck, and then that super kick. Like shit like that. Even though that was New Japan and that wouldn't even be on there, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, Adam Cole, the best. I mean, I know we went over it. Becky is now God. Becky's God.
I mean,
God is a woman.
I said it. God is a woman.
But I'm still praying to Adam Cole. You're still my dude.
Ariana is fast.
Look. What the fuck do what she want?
Dude, she licked a donut and put it back on the donut stand. Fuck Ariana Grande.
You dastardly villain.
I'm sorry. I lose all respect for you as an artist when you decide to take a donut, lick the thing, and put it right back on the display like nothing happened.
And you know some sick fuck is like, oh my god, I'm totally going to sell this. This is an Ariana licked donut for $20,000 on eBay.
Y'all upset over that?
Well, dude.
No, I'm not even upset about it. I'm just saying it's unsanitary as shit.
It is gonna get people sick.
Then no, eat the fucking donut.
No, they probably didn't eat it. They probably
here's the thing. Somebody probably ate it and probably didn't even know that it happened.
No. They took the donut. They saw her do it, and they sold it on eBay for $10,000. Because people are
sure.
Yeah, because people are stupid. They see like Ariana licked this donut. Oh my god, I need to buy this donut.
Because I would disagree with you on that, but there are people that sew strands of Sasha Banks' hair.
Exactly.
Hey.
Javers, do you not remember that people are fucking retarded? And I'll use the word once right now. I wouldn't even say that's the right word. Just sick. I mean, these are the kind of people like. The people I'm thinking of are the people that take pictures of Alexa Bliss with that shirt saying, "My balls for this." Like those kind of people.
Fuck shit.
Yeah. Brandon, you're breaking up.
Oh.
Now you're good.
So, can I just say that
Yeah.
crap, I had two. I fucking lost it.
Everyone in chat, help find Brandon's. Was it about what we were talking about? Was it about Becky? Was it about Ariana Grande leaking donuts? Was it about Kevin? Was it about Kevin Cross?
Oh, it's actually completely wrestling related. I just remembered it. So we've had performances by Flo Rida, Kane Hill, several rock artists, some pop artists. When are we gonna get a pay-per-view headlined by Deadmau5?
I'd rather be Modest Mouse, but either way.
Or Marshmello?
I'm not very familiar with. I'm familiar with Deadmau5, but with Marshmello, what? A band, or is that one of their songs?
Marshmello is an artist.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with it.
But
I don't like the fact that you put Flo Rida together with Kane Hill. That's insulting.
Well, when I mentioned Kane Hill, I just said I said Flo Rida and then a few rock artists, and then which encompass.
You put those two together, and it's like one is clearly better than the other.
Absolutely.
Don't dare put Kane Hill next to that fucking shit. Oh, because I'm Florida. Do you get it?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Why is Flo Rida still relevant in 2018?
He's not. That's the first time I've heard his name in years.
Because Kevin Dunn is a mark
for Flo Rida.
Like, dude, get better music taste. Jesus.
Like, I mean, it was bad enough they had Papa Roach for the Raw theme song at one point, and Nickelback.
Well, I mean, okay, Papa Roach.
Yeah, was that enough to have Machine Gun Kelly up there at one point? At least he served a purpose by getting heel heat on Kevin Owens.
Been fucked up by KO.
Dude, there was a girl on wrestling Twitter that talked about do you wrestling fans know this song? She played the Nickelback Raw theme, and I said it's Nickelback. I'm actively trying to forget it.
I'm sorry, I'll never bring that up again. No, the best Raw theme. What would you say is the Across the Nation or the Warzone theme?
I would say Across the Nation first.
It's amazing. And then SmackDown with the Beautiful People.
Hey man, Marilyn Manson can't be beat, especially like that era.
That's the best Marilyn Manson. I mean, I like some of the songs. I'm not really a big Marilyn Manson album kind of guy, but like that's one of their best hit songs. Sweet Dreams. When was the year they actually fell off? Would you say, or when they what was the time they started going kind of even when they were kind of poppy, they weren't even that bad. They just went in a different direction.
But I'm telling you, man. What was his name again?
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, like he always got a bad rap, basically because parents didn't know how to control their stupid kids.
Because this is right around the same time Eminem was around, and Eminem and Marilyn Manson ended up having a song together.
I mean, dude, they blamed Manson for Columbine for a long time.
Oh yeah, I know. But then instead of blaming it on the kids being psychopaths,
well, don't forget they also blamed it on violent video games. Never forget.
Anything to excuse a parent for actually being a shitty parent.
It's like it can't be our fault.
They wouldn't blame anything else except finally coming to terms to the fact that they might have been a shitty parent.
Just maybe.
So, speaking of Manson, I've been listening to Antichrist Superstar for a while, and I gotta say that album holds up.
Yeah, I think. Well, isn't that the album that had the Beautiful People on it?
What?
Isn't that the album that had the Beautiful People on it?
Let me look.
In 1997.
Manson.
I know that song came out in 1997.
Antichrist Superstar came out in 96, and it did.
Oh, well, maybe, okay, 96, around that time. Because I remember it wasn't only the theme for SmackDown in 2002. For a very brief time, I think for one episode, it was the theme for Monday Night Raw in 97. I don't know if you knew that, Brandon. Look up Monday Night Raw 1997 intro, Beautiful People. You will find it.
So they used that. So they used the Beautiful People before it became the SmackDown intro. Okay.
Yes, they did. Not for long, for some reason. I guess they were like, nah, we're gonna use one of our own songs. And then 5 years later, they're just like, you know what? Let's bring that back.
And then for whatever reason, Limp Bizkit became.
Oh, don't remind me. No.
Well, okay. I will. Here's the thing about Limp Bizkit.
They suck. The end. Moving on.
And Wes Borland is an amazing guitarist.
Yes. Okay. It's just Fred Durst. It's just Fred Durst himself.
Like, listen to Rollin' with just the instrumental. Listen to the instrumental version of Rollin', of the song Rollin', and
listen to any of the Limp Bizkit songs on instrumental, and it's a million times better. It's not great, but it's decent. It's good. They've had good songs. It's just Fred Durst is an idiot and the goddamn worst.
his cover of Behind Blue Eyes, never forget.
Wait, well, didn't they do another cover that was really bad?
I think they did, but Behind Blue Eyes is the big one.
Oh, was it? I swear to God, it was like a really classic like 60s or 70s song.
Yeah, Behind Blue Eyes. I think that was by the. I think it was by the Doors, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay, maybe that was the one. Limp Bizkit, worst song. I'll probably get resolved all of them.
Meanwhile, I'm listening to shit.
Oh God! Apparently, there's a. The first thing I saw was a tribute to Limp Bizkit, and parentheses it says worst tribute album of all time. Someone did a Limp Bizkit tribute album. No one asked for that.
Oh, apparently it wasn't the Doors; it was the Who.
Oh yeah, I remember because they were shitting on him for that. Now, okay, it's all coming back to it now.
And not to mention, he featured on that one song by the band Stained.
Actually, the one song I'm kind of cool with, and it's only because I love Method Man, with the song "Shut the Fuck Up." Where they had Method Man in the music video as well, and it was like a. First of all, I was just like, Method Man, dude, what you got? I mean, I know you're working with a whole bunch of people, but why Limp Bizkit, man? You're better than that.
So, can I just say, I was too young. I wasn't born yet when the NWA was super popular. The rap group, not the Russian promotion.
Ironically, they were popular around the same time.
Right. So I didn't have an appreciation for Ice Cube, but I gotta say his feature on the song on Korn's album "Follow the Leader" is pretty good.
He's the best member of NWA by far. I think everyone can admit that. I mean, right, Asia? We talked about this.
Talked about what?
We were talking. Did you not hear what we were talking about the whole time? We went into NWA and we were basically talking about how on one of the Korn songs there was a great verse from Ice Cube on it, and I was basically saying like it's been pretty much the consensus that Ice Cube is the best member of NWA.
Yeah.
Like easily. No pun intended.
I'm sorry. I've just been
bored out of mind.
Yes, and looking at the NXT tapings and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, like during your whole conversation, I dead ass zoned out.
I know, because we're talking about metal and shit. Sorry. What was that?
Did you see? Asia, did you see it?
I saw. I'm just gonna post this. Well, damn, Brandon is here, so I can't really post it.
No, I posted. Just don't show Brandon.
I don't care. Post it if you want.
Okay.
But first, have you seen the photo that I put in our Hangouts chat?
Yeah, the numbers don't lie. I suck at reading cursive. Is who what?
No. Scott Steiner is selling a shirt, basically with the back of his shirt having the entire promo that he did at Sacrifice based on the numbers don't lie math thing he did.
You know the saying, it all matter create equal. When you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and you can see the statement is not true. See, normally, if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance to win.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord. No.
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 I was in the middle of cutting a promo.
Man, fuck your promo. I just saw something devastating. Oh Lord, why? Why?
What happened?
Just look at.
Oh Lord, just click on the tweet. You'll see why I'm so upset.
Oh my god.
How dare they?
Oh my god, I'm done. We're calling it off, ladies and gentlemen. That was the TPA podcast. I can't go on anymore.
No, I'm done. I'm calling it a night. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this.
This might have been the worst podcast we've ever done.
That hurt my soul.
I'm out of
You
here.
hurt your soul, man. I felt like I got kicked in the nuts, then got kicked in the soul. Oh, why?
Well, I just
No one who's watching knows what's happening. You do realize this, right?
All I'm gonna say is once y'all get to a certain match.
Asia.
What?
DBK just posted about what happened between Nikki Cross and your girl.
I know, I saw that too.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, okay.
Wait, he posted that in chat?
No. He posted that in Discord. It was in Discord.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh no, I saw it again. Oh, my soul. Oh, I felt like I just lost a fight to Shang Tsung. Oh God. Why?
Oh, it's mine.
Why?
And shouts out to our audience, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys
Shout out to our audience that has no idea what's going on and has probably left already. But okay.
right, if this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome, and this is what we do.
This should we get into. Should I just go ahead and say it?
No.
Yes, because no one else knows what we're talking. Well, I don't know. Do what you want.
I mean, Abel's here, but I don't think Abel would be this disheartened about it. Would he? Would Abel be disheartened about this?
In chat, Abel, would you care? It's NXT. It's an NXT spoiler that's painful and embarrassing, and I hate life now.
Dude, I'm not watching that episode of NXT. I'm telling you this right now.
I mean, it could have been worse.
No, it couldn't have.
No, it couldn't have. No, it could not have.
It could have been Mia Yim and EO.
Okay, fine.
Oh, dude, if that ever happens, I'm done with NXT.
Okay,
Period.
yeah, tell him. Abel wants him. Tell him what happened.
Lacey Evans and Aaliyah defeated Dakota Kai and Deonna Purrazzo.
We're not making.
My soul.
We are not making.
Soul.
This is not a drill.
Again, at least she didn't say Lacey Evans and Aaliyah beat EO and Mia Yim.
I don't even think Mia Yim is signed yet, so.
EO's supposed to be on these tapings, so what the fuck?
How the hell? How the hell have they not signed Mia Yim? Do they really just not want to sign Mia Yim? And Triple H just said okay, so they can shut up. If so, then screw you, Vin. Screw you.
It's either that or they're working on signing Mia, or they probably signed it and we just haven't heard anything yet.
Okay, here's the thing: if they don't sign Mia Yim, why? Because she's a great wrestler, a great pro.
Because she's not American.
And she's got a great story.
Because she's Asian.
Dude.
Because she's another quote unquote Joshi ho.
Dude, if I hear any of them divas saying that about Mia Yim, I'm going to their houses. I'm going to take out kneecaps.
I thought you were talking about EO, but yeah.
No. I mean about Mia Yim. That's waifu. Don't you dare talk.
Well, EO is also waifu.
Dude, how could anyone hate Mia? Again, she's got such a great story.
Because a lot of wrestling fans are stupid.
Yeah, clearly.
But yeah, let's just end it here. That make my soul hurt.
I swear, man, I was feeling good until I heard that news, man. I felt like I just lost the fight to Shang Tsung and my soul just got taken away from me.
Well, guys, this has been episode 4.
And then had Dakota Kai and Deonna Purrazzo go sacrifice to the White Cloud. Lord, why? Why? Who let Vince in the creative?
And we will see you on Friday for our Fave 5 video.
I mean, well, or top 10.
Top 10. My bad.
Yeah, top 10.
If you like it. Okay.
Friday.
I mean, Jarvis says he's in. That's cool. Brandon, Asia, you can do whatever you want.
Jackson Riker. Is Jackson Riker Gunner from TNA?
I guess so.
Oh well, I guess he's debuting on the tapings.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, someone clarified. That is Gunner from TNA.
Hey,
Oh well, dope! I finally get to see my boy. I ain't seen Gunner in a minute.
I really hope it doesn't turn out that he was the one that ran him over.
Watch it be. Watch it. Just watch it be, Gunner.
Fucking Gunner. I don't have a problem with Gunner. It's just,
You just don't want him to debut as the guy who ran over Alistair.
Because
It'd be so anticlimactic.
I think the only thing is,
Yeah, it really would be. Like Keith Lee, I would be disappointed because you're turning Keith Lee heel when you have so much potential in a babyface.
Mhm.
Matt Riddle, I'd be fine with because hey, it's Matt freaking Riddle. What you gonna do about it?
Laid back and chill. Why would he do something like that, man?
Hey, we actually never talked about this possibility. What if no one intentionally ran over Alistair? What if Alistair just wasn't paying attention?
Yeah, somebody just ran over Alistair by accident.
No, remember when I said Ricochet? He was chasing down the Undisputed Era and accidentally ran over Alistair.
Yeah, Cliff did say that.
He was in a hot pursuit of the Undisputed Era. That's why.
Yeah, he accidentally hits Alistair, and then Ricochet's like, "Fuck."
And then Adam Cole's like, he's gone. Go, guys, go. Like, I mean, like, who knows why Adam Cole was so anxious to drive away? You know?
Yeah, or no one ran over him, and Alistair just decided, you know what? I'm just going to take a nap.
Oh yeah, he just went to sleep. And he just ran over that.
Or he was probably walking and slipped and fell on the back of his head.
That's why Hideo said parking lots are unsafe. Maybe
the entire time Rico's just like, Alistair, who attacked you? It's like, nobody attacked me. I literally fell. It's like, no, you were unconscious. Someone had to have attacked you. Dude, I hit the back of my head on concrete. Of course I'd be unconscious.
That's what happened to Hideo as well. These parking lots are unsafe.
Exactly. Have you seen all the cracks in this parking lot? It's amazing no one's died yet.
I want that to be Alistair's new gimmick, is that he's concerned about parking lot safety.
Yeah. No, I think you're going to say he just slips and falls.
But let's be real. It's obvious that Finn attacked. Finn. Oh my goodness.
The demon Finn.
No. Forget all that. Oh, I just saw another spoiler. Pete Dunne versus Ricochet, winner take all. Oh my goodness.
I mean, we knew that. I think we pretty much knew that was going to happen with the build-up.
So the UK and the North American title are on the line in this match.
Oh.
Gotta go.
Bro, I'm calling it. Pete Dunne's walking out double champion. Yeah. I'm calling it.
He's gonna have both titles in his mouth.
PD 2 belts in WWE, baby.
He's gonna somehow bite down on both titles and still hold both fists up.
I mean, he's done that. He's done that with the Progress on the UK title.
Oh, you're right. So maybe he can do 3 now.
I mean, he did. There was a point he did have 3 belts.
It's like Pete Dunne is a very powerful jaw.
So when he does that, do they wash?
When he does that, nice. You're not even saying if, like when. So you're saying Pete Dunne's walking out with those titles.
So what were you saying now, Brandon?
Sorry.
So when he does that, when Pete bites down on the strap, do they wash it afterward?
I'm pretty sure they do.
I was gonna say I would hope so.
Because about to say, if not, Jesus, man.
I mean, I don't think he bites down on it with his teeth but during each time he has his mouth guard in his mouth.
Yeah, but I don't know. It can be that bad.
And just like that, and maybe it is officially time to end this episode.
Yeah, let's go ahead. We were going to end it until I saw the whole thing about Gunner showing up. But yeah, let's go ahead and end it.
Right. So for the 4th episode, my rant on Becky wasn't as big as I thought it would be, but it happened. We talked about NXT. We talked about Becky. That was basically the biggest part of the weekend.
Yeah, fuck Road Dogg. Fuck Twitter for throwing me in Twitter jail for exposing racism.
Fuck racist Twitter and Donald Trump. Get your fucking head checked. What the fuck?
Oh, one last thing. Fuck Tommy Lauren.
Oh, we're gonna have to
banana shaped head, bitch.
We're gonna have to kick your Google Hangouts off because you said fuck in regards to.
God damn it! Google is gonna come after. No, YouTube is gonna come after us.
You are video.
By insensitive content.
Fuck them.
And if they don't like for who you are, fuck them.
Yeah, we could do this on Twitch. Fuck them.
Yeah, I have to set that up. But for now, for the TPA podcast, Cliff, Brandon, Asia, Javarius Carter, fuck Road Dog, Becky Lynch is the GOAT. Pass it.
Fuck Tommy Lahren.
That's it.
Give Bianca a title shot.